Hello, everyone. Welcome to TPK's introduction of the Tyranny of Dragons, a show that we have lovingly called the Queen's Gambit. My name is That Magic Juice. I will be DMing this lovely group of very excited people. I'm going to pass it off right away to Sir Heckalot to start us off, if you don't mind, with some brief introductions before we just dive right in.
Oh my gosh, I have never been first in an overlay before. This is very cool. Okay, hi guys. It's me, Sir Heckalot, you know. I will be playing Aster, the Wild Hunt Shifter Druid, Circle of Wildfire. She is a very young shifter from a rather sheltered upbringing that is probably going to learn very soon that the world is much larger than she anticipated, and is going to have to navigate that through this journey, which is going to be super cool.
All right. Niffer?
It's me. Hi, I'm Niffer Niff. I am playing Eliseo, who is an Aasimar wizard who is the best and most supportive support class you'll ever meet and just wants to love their wife so much. And that's really all they want in life. Yes. Yep.
All right. Hyacinth, you are next.
All right, I'm Hyacinth. I am playing Icarus, the Elven Bard Warlock. Emphasis on Bard more than Warlock, though. Yeah, I'm kind of the odd one out because I was born in a family of Pallet Elves. But there's a lot of family drama going on here and developments of other things.
All right. And then... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I think that's it. I lost my train of thought.
Okay.
Do we have last names? I forgot.
Yeah, we do.
We can figure that out.
Okay.
We're still learning our last names. I'm Corn Dog. I'm playing Juno, the Pallet Elf cleric who probably isn't the best cleric, but, you know, she's the best for her god. So she's the best her god can get. This is Clearance Shelf Cleric here. And I am very happily married. And
That's my wife.
I just love my family and I love my friends. And I want to do some weird shit.
Awesome. Chrissy, you're up next.
EG with the sub.
All right.
EG, thank you for those subs, man.
Yeah, man, thank you. So I'm playing Olta Cragmaw, a Kobold Swarmkeeper Ranger who woke up one day and suddenly she had some critters following her around. So now she's just very confused and trying to figure it out.
Our modest fellowship expands.
So we'll see how that goes.
All right. So we're already coming in hot. And just to make sure I got this straight, Aster has a +2. Mr. Rogers, did you mean to give Sir Heck a -2 to cancel that out?
Yes, he did.
Oh.
I know he did.
Oh, look, they hype trained it.
Oh, boy.
Oh my
All
God,
right.
hype train. We
I
haven't
don't
even
know what a hype
started yet.
train
And there's a... What?
Oh,
Wait a
my
minute.
God.
Is this the first TPK hype train?
Is it?
I want to
don't
say
know
it
what that
is.
This is
Second.
whack.
I think it's the second. We talked about this
Okay.
earlier.
Okay.
What does this mean?
All right. I'm
I
already
have
losing
+2.
track of all. You guys are okay.
Oh, no.
All
Look for
right.
your own bonuses.
So, Corn Dog, you have a D4 of healing in the queue.
A magnanimous dispensation.
That's going to be my healing for the night.
Yeah, there you
guys,
go.
get
Somebody
ready.
did a 10,000. What's the 10,000? Dang.
It's general, I guess.
Grant reroll to a player. Who did that? I don't know if they said.
He said Chrissy for the reroll.
Oh, Chrissy for the reroll.
ATG.
Thank
Okay.
goodness.
I'm gonna need you all the players to keep track of the stuff
Yeah,
that you
we got
already
it.
have.
We
We
got
haven't
it.
even started.
I have in my own chat. It's
Y'all
okay.
are so good to us.
Awesome. Okay, well, I have a hopefully set up correctly special treat for you guys, and holy crap, a bunch more subs coming through as well. I'm going to I think I'm going to mute the alerts for now.
That might be good.
Praise the sub.
They should
trying to
still
keep
show up.
It has been 12 minutes.
They should still show up. I think I just killed the audio,
Modest fellowship expands.
but it's not
Praise
muted
the
for
sub.
me. That's a problem. All right.
Okay. Do you want me to start at the top and read what people have, or?
No, that's okay. I'm gonna
We
let.
miss it. It's our own fault.
Okay, I can't believe I'm making this request, but I'm gonna need subs to hold off for a minute. Because of what I have to do next, it's
Our modest fellowship
45
expands.
seconds, and then
Praise the
you
sub.
can start subbing again. That's great. I'm just gonna give that a second. Make sure.
Our modest fellowship expands.
We didn't-
Praise the sub.
Someone tell me what a hype train even is.
A hype train is when I think at least 3 unique users do some kind of like money-based thing. So bits
Interesting.
and subs and all that stuff.
All right.
It's
It's
great.
just when you feel supported by your community and you really love
I
them
mean,
all.
So,
Yeah,
in order
that's
to
right.
avoid the completely dead space waiting for those alerts, I just want to make sure we have the relationship thing
Praise
all
the
straightened
sub.
out. So it's Juno
Weird.
and Eliseo that are married, correct?
well, may weed.
We're so
And-
married.
And Icarus is Juno's brother.
Our modest
Yes,
fellowship
Yes.
expands.
Yes, younger.
awesome.
Praise
Younger.
the sub.
Younger
By-
brother. By how
by
did we
minutes.
decide? Minutes or centuries? I don't know.
Minutes.
13 minutes.
Minutes. Okay.
13 minutes. Okay, adding that to the notes.
Our modest fellowship
Oh man.
expands.
Okay, and then Olta, Aster, no actual familiar relations
No,
with the
not
group.
familial or marital.
Plot twist. They're sisters.
Okay. This is the part for you 5 to mute yourselves in the Zoom call and unmute the stream. I'll give you a few seconds. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. You temporarily muted Streamlabs sounds. Thank you so much, Luca. You are the best. Thumbs up when you're good to go, guys. Okay. Here we go.
I have been amused by your ambition, young ones. Your efforts have not been entirely in vain, though they have been misguided. I present to you 5 gifts. Your trials to obtain them will prove your value and brilliance. I would implore your assistance. The children playing with magic in your world deserve better than what they have. Dragons living will be far more useful than those undead. Begin the preparations. I would have a welcome fit for a queen's return.
Fun. Okay, you guys can unmute yourselves now.
No.
Whoa.
That was a tad bit creepy. I don't.
Oh, spooky. I don't like the feeling.
So welcome to the
it.
Tyranny of Dragons. Are you properly creeped out now and hyped up? All that good
Everyone,
stuff?
can we get a warm welcome for Tina Mott?
Pentakaren, Tina, the nicknames. Just remember, I'm gonna remember all that. Okay. All right. So to officially open up our story, a brief introduction leads me to let you all know that the parties have been talking quite a bit about things that they have been doing for the past few weeks, and we won't be covering all of that because it'll be stuff that comes up later on. But generally, the outlay of things is that Eliseo and Juno are together in a town called Greenest. It's very far south of Waterdeep. They're here after a very dangerous event that I'll let them tell you as much or as little about as they want. They fled after surviving and were taken in by the townsfolk of Greenest. Olta, Icarus, and Aster had met in another town a couple hundred miles east of Greenest called Iriabor, where they, at least Aster and Olta, had received assignment from their various factions about a little bit of vague information about a dragon cult and increased activity vis-a-vis raids on small towns and looting and at an increased pace in the surrounding areas of the Sword Coast, and that they had reason to believe that Greenest is a place that they need to go for either information or protection or both. Icarus had not heard anything from his particular faction, but they spent the last couple weeks of in-game time traveling to Greenest, and we're actually going to start as you guys are getting to the town. I have to ask Eliseo and Juno, where do you think at the end of a pretty typical evening you would be?
Probably. So, is it like dusk right now?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Like, what time of day? It's getting like kind of dark out.
It's like right on the edge of twilight. Yeah.
Perfect. So Juno, while Eliseo was reading books and stuff like that,
Yes,
she
on
would
brand.
have very much like to prepare some tea for him to return home, for them to return home to, and just sitting outside, letting the sun set, just like very much taking a moment to be calm, especially after like what we experienced a few weeks ago. So just taking the moment to have just some nice quiet space.
It's really cute because your first instinct was, yes, I should make tea for them. And mine was, yes, I should probably make tea for her.
Oh boy.
We are perfect.
We're so married.
Okay. Now I'm going to cut over quickly to the rest of the party. As you're approaching the eastern entrance of what you understand to be Greenest, you will see, the general twilight of dusk sort of on the horizon. You're ready to find Icarus's sister and her spouse, and you get the faint smell of campfire, and a generally quiet evening is ahead of you. Cutting back to Juno and Eliseo again, as you're going through your relaxing activities of the evening, you catch the smell of smoke. And at first, it seems like just what you would expect to be campfires, cooking dinner, that sort of thing, but it intensifies. And it intensifies more. And within seconds, you would see people running away from the west, screaming. And you would get this very serious sense that what you smell is the smoke of not just campfire, but intentional, much larger fires. So we begin this campaign with you guys going into basically half initiative, as you guys all get the sense of understanding that the town is being raided. Now is the point that you should be hearing music. Juno and Eliseo, you know from your time here so far that there is a keep to your south and east, and no, you are not seeing a map just yet. That's on purpose. And you see a lot of people heading that direction. Where would you like to go?
I think Juno, since she was unable to prevent what previously happened, she would want to go run to where like the fire smell is coming from to see if she can actually help stop it this time.
Okay.
I would be straight behind her.
Okay. I've noted that decision. Switch to the other party again. We start this campaign with a split party and fighting happening. How intense
As
is
it
that,
should
right?
be.
Yep. Okay, you guys do not know the layout of this town. You know that you're arriving at the eastern edge, and you can see people basically fleeing to the west. Is there
So,
anything you would like to do?
I have this map here. Nope, it's a country map, not a city map. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been here before.
So I'll turn to my compatriots and I will say, I think we should go the opposite direction that everyone's running away from.
Seems a bit rash, but maybe we could help.
Your sister could be in there.
I will reiterate that you are on the eastern edge of town. Everybody's running west. So as you get a little closer, you would be able to see that like the convergence of where people are running is sort of generally to your west and a little bit south. So if you run the opposite way, you're running like
You're running
away from the town.
Okay, so we'll head closer towards the center town.
Okay. Juno and Eliseo, you know that just a little bit farther south and to the east is the keep itself, where you can see people flooding in. The other party of three, you can definitely see a convergence point that people are starting to turn south on marked roads.
I have a familiar. It's an owl that my wife has named Puff. Can I please send it up to do like aerial scouting?
Okay. Is this like a familiar? Like you can
Yes, this
read
is a
its thoughts?
familiar. I have find
Awesome.
familiar.
Awesome. Okay.
Its name is not Puff, but my wife has trained it only to respond to Puff.
Music a little loud. Okay, thank you. I will turn it down a little bit. Okay.
So yes. So I would like to send Puff up to scout.
Awesome. Olta, Icarus, and Aster. You see this sort of turning point that goes. You're heading west now, and there's a turning point going south where a bunch of people seem to be running, and then more are sort of trickling in from behind you. Are you going to head that direction or somewhere else?
I think we were kind of heading towards the chaos to look for Well, I wouldn't know where. I don't know if I would know your sister's name, but Icarus' sister.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, do the people look like they're running away from chaos or to something? Because that's where I'm getting a little bit caught up.
At this point, you would not be able to really tell. You see townsfolk definitely sort of converging on a large building that's definitely in sight now, a fortified keep. And now is the point that I'll flip you guys to the map of the town, because we had to figure out where you guys were going to end up after a certain amount of time. So let's get this going.
I would definitely suggest not running to the keep, but towards where we see the fires to make sure everyone's okay.
Okay, so the red diamond represents you guys, and you all now see each other.
Sweet.
So you're the people who can recognize people will recognize people, and you can see all of the townsfolk from all directions flocking to this direction. And the fires are hot and heavy, basically the entire western line, and like right here, you can definitely see several people running away from a specific point where you can see a few lizard-looking creatures and hooded figures.
Okay, so which point would the lizard people be at?
They would be kind of around these buildings, not like on the road.
Okay.
But you can definitely see, they're getting closer by the moment. You can see that it's kind of a swarm.
Okay.
Let me make sure I'm keeping up okay with this. Advantage to a next roll to Chrissy, and then was there a disadvantage or a -2 in there somewhere too?
No, of course not. No,
we
totally
did get a bad
not.
table though.
Oh,
there was a
no,
bad
there's
table.
A bad table.
There is a bad
Uh-oh.
table.
All right, who would like to roll a D100 for me?
Can I do it? I really want to curse us. Wait,
my
what if we each
God.
do like half of it? You roll the 10s, I roll the...
All right, I will roll the 10s.
Okay. I'm rolling the numbers.
Oh, my metal dice.
I saw a question about the video in there as well. Whoever asked that, that was a collaborative effort between myself and Tyrant.
All right, I rolled 40.
48.
48.
48.
We've collectively split the doom.
Yeah, we can't blame anyone for what's happening. Or will happen.
I'm gonna modify this slightly. Because this would just be cruel.
TPK.
No, this actually hits that situation. You know the little disclaimer that we've got on the panel that says we won't let this outright kill our players, to say sort of thing.
Well, what is it? Can you tell us afterwards what it was?
I can tell you after. Okay, so at this very moment, seemingly as if there was divine intervention, all of your armor just floats off of your body, and your weapons, and is like circling around you by about 5 feet.
Does that also include my casting?
Cody, listen.
Everything that can be used as a weapon or piece of armor.
So, my musical instruments.
Yeah, I'm like, so can I still cast spells?
Not until you grab it.
Beans.
So is my
That's
is
the
my
modified
lyre
version
floating
of that, guys.
Oh no.
Does my lyre count as my weapon?
Yes.
Could you swing it at somebody? Yes.
I shouldn't.
That
Well,
Tony, holy cow!
It's a good
with
thing
the
we
chaos.
didn't get character art done for tonight. Because
It's fine.
So,
Everything's fine.
You guys are gonna see Olta as this starts happening. She has like a little cloud forming around her, and as it starts to kind of form shapes, it's a bunch of tiny baby opossums just screaming and hissing, just in pure panic mode, and she's panicking and trying to grab for her stuff.
Oh no! They can't actually grab anything, can they? They're just like
No,
spirits.
they're just screaming and hissing in full like supportive panic for me. I'm panicking, so they're panicking.
So how does this work? Can we try to grab our stuff, or is it just magically
You
gone?
may use your half initiative action to try and grab at your stuff.
Yep, that's what
Yeah,
I would like
yeah.
to do. Also,
Okay.
while we were running, would it have been okay for me to give my partner a vigilant blessing? So that
Absolutely.
way they have advantage on their next initiative roll?
Hashtag blessed.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
Excuse me. Okay, so if are you distinctively running toward the chaos after you sort of grab at your stuff?
Yeah, Ulta's definitely just grabbing her things, and then if we are face to face with family now, like we're all together, right?
You are, yes.
I'm gonna say, like, are we stopping this from happening, or are we just gonna let them burn this shit down?
Oh, wait, pause. By the way, this is my sister Juno and her partner, Eliseo. And then this is Aster and Olta. Yeah, there we go, introduced.
Hey guys,
Hi.
hi.
Maybe we should put out the
City
fire.
is burning.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you
it
guys
took
should
you guys
see
a
it.
few seconds to sort of grab at all your stuff, but you were able to grab it. Does anybody have armor that's not
This
light?
is the dankest
so.
dungeon.
I have I don't think I have a shield anymore.
Okay. 'Cause-
I have a shield, but that's it.
yeah, I just wanted to know if we had to deal with the amount of time it would take to
Donning
redon
yeah.
armor.
Nope.
Okay. Whew. You guys can thank Tony for that one. Okay, there's another 10 in there, which means
There's
another
He said good
bad.
table for this one.
He said a good table.
Oh, you want a good?
Clarified,
Okay.
yeah, he said
Two
good.
goods? I think we should do two goods.
Yeah.
What's the first section,
Let's do
guys?
two goods. Okay, so I need two D100s, please.
Yes. Dibs. Dibs on at least one part of one.
Go for it. You guys can. I don't have.
Okay,
I'm good
we'll
with
each
it,
do a
yeah.
D100 then.
Okay, I rolled 0-0 for the tens. I still
Oh,
don't
you're
know
doing
what
the
that
10
means.
still?
I
thought
don't
you were
know.
just gonna do a whole D100.
I thought we were gonna split it again because we're friends.
But we're doing, okay,
Fine.
okay. So, I rolled.
Oh, I rolled 0, 0, and then a 0. I don't know if that's good or
no.
not.
Could
That's
be
100,
great.
right?
Yeah.
I rolled 100.
Okay.
We win.
Is
We
that
have Nicole.
Hey, bye guys.
Hondo
I
on the
rolled
first
45.
good table is. Oh, okay. I'm gonna
Did I do
say
good?
well, it's a good table, so.
Okay, but I rolled 100 on it. So that means we win. We kill Tiamat right now.
Juno and Eliseo, you would know this. The sort of creek or spring or whatever we want to call it to the south of you guys has magical abilities that are very helpful.
Okay.
You've never tried it, but you've been told that they're very helpful.
We've heard this rumor.
Yeah. Okay. What was
This
the
sounds about
second one?
I rolled a 45.
45. I love how like we didn't even get started and
Yeah, we haven't done anything.
Chat Cleric was coming in hot, and now it's still going. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Normally I'd make you guys roll for this, but I'm gonna just make the call here and say Icarus. You see a pale-faced spirit rise from this very spring and fly directly toward you as if it had a purpose. It plays a few chords on a lyre.
Oh, you got one too, bro? Cool.
And you now have advantage on any performance and persuasion checks for the next 24 hours. I'm gonna I'm gonna include since I actually no, I can't modify too much. It's
If you do it right, everything's a performance check. Am I right?
right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Am I caught up on all the chat cleric stuff now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So you guys have lost a little bit of time to the fact that you had to sort of redone or like recapture all of your stuff. But you can now definitely clearly see a few small groups of lizard-looking creatures that you would understand to be kobolds, as well as some hooded people. And at this moment, a man and woman are going to, you'll be about here, a man and woman are going to jump out from between these two buildings with a couple children in tow that they're sort of herding toward you, being chased by several baddies. One of them, the husband, seems very hurt, as if he's been fighting already. But now they're trying to run away, clearly toward the keep.
Are we in initiative now or no? Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
I was like, can I do a spell thing?
I was also thinking about doing like
Yeah, we're still kind of in
I was
half
as
initiative. So
well.
if everybody wants to do like a thing, you can go for it.
About to make this full initiative.
Oh boy.
So my swarm is just going to, I'm going to change it into a bunch of kingfishers, kingfisher birds. And you guys are going to see these little baby possums shift into a bunch of birds and fly at the group of kobolds. And they just have to make a dex save. It'll push them back like so many feet. I don't remember how many. Away from the family. That's all. I don't want to like inflict damage because we're not in an initiative yet, but just push them out of the way. Even though Niffer is going to kick us there.
I mean, maybe.
You are in initiative now.
Okay.
I was gonna not actually like hurt anybody. I was gonna also sprout some wings if possible. And
Okay.
I'm just gonna go for an aerial rescue on the person that is injured. If
Nice.
I can.
So I'm gonna basically make this a surprise round in favor of the entire party. So if I think Icarus, Juno, and Aster, if there's anything you would like to do to start out, definitely knowing that you guys are going for it now, go ahead.
All right. So then Aster is going to crack her quarterstaff down, and all of these roots are going to spring up where the baddies are, but not like right at the line where the family can get away, but the baddies are going to get surrounded by a bunch of roots and stuff that are just going to spring out of the ground, and I want to cast Entangle.
Nice.
Right there.
Okay, I gotta move them a little bit to make this more match better. More match better. I need to make this match better with the... Okay, there we go. So what was it that... Can you ping the spell that you cast, please?
Yeah. Hold on, I can probably just actually cast on level 20.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, 20-foot square will definitely get all of them.
So yeah, I'm gonna need a bunch of strength saves, or they will get restrained in there.
Kobolds
Nice.
aren't strong, I don't think.
I mean, I'm pretty strong.
Wrong.
Hey.
Not
Strength save on
attacker.
all of them?
No.
Any of them that are in the cube, yeah.
Oh yeah, you would definitely be able to get all of them. Oof. Oh, I forgot to mention, accompanying them is an ugly drake.
Oh, well, we don't like that.
This little boy right here. Okay, so the two hooded figures got a 20, and then the rest got 9 and 8 for that strength save, which I'm assuming do not save.
Okay. Yeah, those don't save.
Okay.
All right.
What about the people? Do they save with a 20?
Yes, they do.
Okay. We're for anybody who didn't know, and by the way, for TPK we set up all these campaigns so that you can hover over the screen, at least if you're on desktop, and you can see the character sheets. But we're starting this campaign at level 3, so you guys are like already right on that cusp of a
Oh, you guys all have way more hit points than me.
of those
Who
level up
chose to be
power
a
boosts.
wizard?
Okay, you're not wrong.
Okay, so you did that restrains them, correct?
Yeah. So yeah, they can use their action on their turn to make another check and try to get out of it, but other than that, yeah.
They can still do ranged attacks if they have any as well, right?
I'm not sure because the restrained thing is different from a grapple.
Yeah, I just pulled it up. Okay. Can't move, unless they make the strength check to get out. Attacks against them have advantage, and their attacks have disadvantage, and then they also have disadvantage on dex saves. Okay. Nifri, you already did something, right?
I did a thing.
Okay.
I wanted to bamf out wings and
That's
start
right.
flying towards the... I don't see them on the map. The hostages, I guess.
Don't see them on the map. Oh, that's because they are not on the map. I should put them there.
How dare you?
How dare.
I would like to go save some NPCs. Look, you already knew going into this, all I care about is NPCs, okay?
I did know that. Can I make this quick?
I mean, if not, I guess that just means I've already saved them.
I'm just gonna say they're basically right next to you right here. I don't want to waste a bunch of time looking for tokens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're like next to you and together, but clearly being chased by these guys.
Yeah. You said one of them was injured?
Yes, the husband
I'm
has
assuming
been
he's
hurt.
in the back.
He's gonna
So-
be in the back of the group. Yeah.
Can I just like move over, swoop, and like drag him out of the way and like try and pull as much of the family out?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I do that.
Okay, and then. Oh, did you guys
that?
roll initiative?
No, we
did
did
that whole
not.
surprise
No.
thing.
This is our surprise round.
Yeah, that was the surprise
That was our
thing.
surprise round. So yeah.
Now you're rolling initiative.
Wait, I didn't get to do anything.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Corndog.
I didn't go either.
Go ahead.
Oh, you forgot the twins.
I'd like to give Juno inspiration real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was really out of tune. Oh no.
That
I
sounded
just
so
did that.
beautiful.
Just tune that. Okay.
So what was
That's my
Juno
bonus
doing
action.
then?
Juno is going to bust out the lovely spell Moonbeam.
Yeah!
And
Nice.
she's just gonna drop it right on the head of this cultist here.
Damn!
Very good.
Isn't that also a 20-foot circle? Like, won't that hit them all?
No, it's only a 5-foot circle, but it's a 40-foot pillar, so look out for those like aerial.
So I need to not go in it.
Yeah, avoid going in my moonbeam.
Watch out for those aerial critters, says the one whose only aerial critter is their spouse.
Okay, so that's on the person, and he needs to make a con save, correct?
Alright, let's pull it back up. Let's do this. Cast. It's a
Constitution
Constitution
save.
saving throw. Yep.
And that's a fail. Okay.
Yeah. I'm so successful. And then on the start of their next turn, they'll take 18 radiant damage.
Okay. Nice.
My wife is so cool.
That's a lot
I
of
really
damage.
don't like them after what they did
Fair
to
enough.
their family.
Awesome. Okay. Now we're actually doing initiative, right? Ulta got her thing.
Can I use my
Her
action?
surprise. Okay.
I just did a bonus action. Or do I not get, do I only get one of the two?
I'm gonna say one of the two. Yeah.
Okay. that's
Like
fine.
one quick thing for the surprise. Okay. Initiative.
question.
Yes.
How do I roll initiative on D&D Beyond? I've never done that before.
On the
Click
the
Do I just-
initiative button that shows you
Oh,
the
I just
modifier.
click the big number right there? Oh, sweet. Also, do I get advantage on that, please?
You
Is
were
that
given
what you
advantage,
did?
right? Yeah. Yep.
Yep, you have advantage. I don't know why it
Okay.
says I have advantage.
Icarus got a
Juno, remember?
17.
Juno, remember, you have inspiration now. You gotta keep track of that.
I have
Oh my god, you
inspiration?
guys.
Okay.
Now there's
Yeah,
a deck
you have
of
1d6.
I think there's a deck of TPK things that just happened.
There has been a deck of
There has.
What does that even mean? I've never seen that.
Not
Let me get through rolling
Second.
initiative and then let's do that.
We're not gonna get through this session.
We're really not.
Oh man. Okay. I have a 17 for Icarus, a 7 for Aster,
Yep.
13 for Ulta.
13 for Ulta,
I have 15.
Wild.
I've never
15.
struggled to keep up with
Juno?
chat so much.
Yeah.
Juno is at 14.
14. Okay, then we're gonna do this.
I'm just shook.
I am shook it.
Welcome to the Tyranny of Dragons, folks.
One day we'll get to the content.
The
Maybe.
tyranny of chat. They control this
Accurate.
game.
I love you, chat.
I got 27.
Yeah, this is amazing. For the first game, this is awesome.
Yeah, this is great. I'm here for it. Okay. Now we need to go to the deck of TPK things.
What does that even mean?
Some either really great things or kind of terrifying.
So for anybody who
things.
doesn't know, TPK DMs all got together a few weeks ago and basically each made a card to sort of mimic the iconic deck of many things, but customized by us to be a chat reward for certain reactions. So I'm going to need somebody, a volunteer, to roll a d20. Some of these are good, some of these are bad, and some of them are a mix. So
I just really like rolling dice. Can I do it?
go
I'm
for
sorry
it.
that I keep asking to roll dice.
I don't want to do that one.
Okay.
You can do that.
I'll do it.
It's fine. Let's go for it.
It's a 19.
19.
Boy.
These are good dice. I hope.
The DM chooses a random player. All right, we're coming in hot.
That was close in TBR, I think. But I don't think that was it.
Okay, from the overlay left to right is going to be 1 through 5.
Okay.
Sir Heck,
Oh my god. Oh boy.
Aster.
What is it?
you must introduce a truth into the current session. An example would be, we were supposed to meet an ally here. The introduced truth will be session specific. Manifestations will only remain in effect past the current session if the DM chooses so. So right now, I guess that's not so bad. Aster has to share some truth that we don't already know into today's session. Would you like to do that now or by the end?
About that. I feel like I'm the worst person for this.
Now is the chance to introduce those 2 NPCs that I want to get married. Do it.
Okay.
If you don't want to do that right now, that's okay.
Okay.
The Drake
That
is our
one's on the
pet.
back burner.
But chat, don't let me forget, okay?
The Drake is Olta's cousin.
All right. So back to the actual fight then. The kobolds are going to go first, and I believe they're going to attempt to break free.
Chat.
Wait.
What about that? What about chat?
We are actually.
It was just
level 20.
it was an idea.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I'd be down with that.
These guys. Yeah, and it has to be an action, right, Aster, to attempt to break out?
Yes.
And it's a straight strength check, correct?
Strength save.
Strength save. Okay. Yeah, they're like wiggling in this thing, like. But yeah, and they're really focused on trying to get out, but they definitely are unable to. And no bonus actions there, so we're gonna move on to Icarus.
Okay, I am going to use my movement to get between the family and the creatures, but I'm going to stay out of the entangle, and I'm going to shoot a single Eldritch Blast at the Drake. Let's do that.
All right, what is your invocation right now?
My invocation, the only one I have is the Mask of Many Faces.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So nothing that affects anything.
Nothing that affects the Eldritch Blast, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled an 8 to hit.
And that was against the Drake here?
Yeah.
I do believe that misses. Let me double check.
It's okay, I'm a bard.
It does miss.
As I strum my lyre, there's a little like glowing bolt that just goes into the distance. Like, I meant to do that. Oh, I knew I needed to tune this thing, and then my turn's over.
Okay. All right, down to Eliseo.
I have no combat spells prepped right now.
God, neither.
I have. I have sleep. I can do sleep. I would love to cast sleep and then keep dragging as many family members away and get them set as possible. Yeah, can I cast sleep at second level? Can I do that? Please?
Yes, you can.
Okay, cool. This is the weird funky hit points.
Yes.
No, that's not what I wanted. How do I roll dice on D&D Beyond if I
So
use this?
when you click on the spell, it should like be
Okay.
like the speller right next to it, and it'll just throw it into roll 20.
Cast spell right there, and then cast sleep, but it doesn't like have the. It's not going into roll 20. I don't know what to do.
Do you have the roll 20 app thing?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've never done D&D Beyond in roll 20. Does this mean I can roll real dice?
Yes, or you can keep rolling on D&D Beyond, and then you'll just have to tell us the result, and then I'll help you with setting up that extension after the session.
Thank you.
Or
Thank
maybe
you
on a
very
break.
much.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
But sleep. Okay, so
But sleep. So I have to roll 78 a second.
that's a lot.
7?
Yes, it
Oh my
is.
God.
Granted, it's not
So-
standard, but
15. Oh no!
still
Oh
very
no!
neat spell.
I aggressively rolled dice.
Oh, I see. This is interesting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it starts at lowest hit points and goes up.
Yep. go.
But it doesn't specify the. Oh, yes, it does.
Yes,
okay.
it does. So I
20
just
feet.
rolled a total of 37 hit
Okay.
points affecting these folks over here.
Okay, so it would be easy to say that you can affect them without affecting anybody that you didn't want
Yes,
to.
very much. The range is so it's easy enough.
The total was 36, correct?
37.
37. Okay.
So that
And
one
so
hit
it
point, get
starts
like
at
2
the
more creatures.
lowest.
Yep, starting with the lowest. Okay, 1 cultist, 2
So
kobolds.
however many hit points they have, they go night-night.
If they would hit
And
0, they go
If
night-night,
they
right?
would hit 0 with 37, so they'd like
Right.
if the kobolds have 5, you take 5 away, so you have 32 left. And then another, I'm assuming the kobolds have the smallest, but that's probably mildly racist of me.
Right.
Sorry, present company.
The
Sorry, Ulta.
So the remaining hit points after dipping into the pool, that just does
Yes.
nothing, right?
It affects
believe it
the
does.
next person up unless it doesn't cover all their hit points.
Yeah, the very last part. A creature's hit points must be equal to
Yes.
or less than the remaining total for that creature to be
Yes.
affected.
I'm just hoping I took out more than just
Yes.
one of
Oh, you
them.
took out 3. Possibly 4?
Yes.
37?
Yes. Everyone, watch everyone struggle at math.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
took out, okay, so this guy, whoops. Sleepy face,
Yes.
sleepy face,
Yes.
and sleepy face.
Yes.
All right, those guys are asleep.
Sweet.
Very good.
And
Nice.
entangled.
and entangled.
And
Yeah.
entangled.
And have a
Vines.
moonbeam on their face for one of them.
Yeah, no.
That lasts
I'm
for a
definitely
minute.
killing a guy that's asleep.
That lasts a minute.
No, because they'll wake up when they take
Yeah,
damage.
to get
so they'll be-
eviscerated.
Yeah.
So that is not a concentration spell. So it just straight up
it's not.
lasts a minute or until they get hit.
Cool.
And yeah, they're asleep. Okay, neat.
We don't have to deal with it for a little bit.
Just for a little bit.
Okay. Think about
Wasn't
other
that?
things, people.
Anything
about
else for
other
your
things.
turn, Eliseo?
No, just shuffling people along of like, come on, NPCs, let's go and stuff.
All right, Juno, you are up.
Worth it.
That cultist didn't have their turn, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong window. I apologize, folks. Did I miss any rewards?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
We have chilled out for now.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Yeah, Juno. Only the kobolds have taken their first turn.
Okay. She's going to move her moonbeam to the cultist that is still awake,
That's good.
Ah. Okay.
just to feel a little bit less guilty. Just
Yep.
a little bit.
And there's no save for that, right?
There's a con save
Now or at the beginning of his turn?
at the beginning of his turn. Sorry.
Got it. Okay. Awesome. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So he has to make his con save. It's their turn now. There's an 18.
That will succeed, so he takes 9 points of radiant damage. instead of
Nice.
18.
Okay.
That was a crazy high roll. 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of a possible 20?
Okay. I did miss specifying that the hooded person, which we now know is cultist, closer to you, was looking real rough right before it was put to sleep. But everyone else is looking pretty okay so far. Anything else for your turn? Oh, that was the cultist turn. That was
Yeah.
his save
Yep.
on his turn. Okay. He's going to try to get out, which is now a strength save. 4. Yeah. I'm imagining like the old like Roadrunner and like Wile E. Coyote. Like the Roadrunner sprung a trap, and now the Coyote's just trying to get out. That's what all these guys look like. All right. That's all they can do. Olta, you're up.
All right, so Ulta's gonna move. This is in between. I'm not in the ensnare if I move here, right?
We can, yeah, it'd be safe to say that.
Like in between the building and the.
Absolutely.
She's going to stand there and she's gonna shout to
Here,
Aster.
let me scale you correctly.
Okay.
Oh.
Yay! Thank you.
That's not meant to be a dig. Like, you're actually
I'm
size
trying-
category
I'm
smaller than
actually
everybody.
Good. It's very good.
Yeah. I'm
With a
so
salmon.
much.
Hello.
Yeah, so she's gonna so she has her kingfisher swarm kind of following. She's kind of padding along, running over there. And she's gonna pull her 2 short swords out and she's gonna turn to Aster and she's gonna say, I can't do anything with all this shit in my way. And she's just gonna cast for the swarm to attack the one that is asleep that had the least amount of hit points. She's not the smartest.
This guy?
Yes. And they just take, it just says that I have to roll to attack. If it hits, then they take extra damage.
Yep.
So.
And you have advantage on that because of the
Because of the sleep.
because of the ensnarement. What's it called, Aster? Brain fart.
Oh.
Entangle.
The entangle. Yeah.
So we'll do that again. It was a 12 on the first one, but I'll just do it again just in case. Yeah, it was a 12.
Okay.
To hit?
That hits.
All right. So so that's just 1d6 from the kingfisher birds. Literally just like they just start hammering down on them with their weird beaks.
Their beaks are big, guys.
Yeah, they are.
They can hurt you.
Are they like
Yeah, they're
actual
huge.
birds or like
Yes.
bugs in the shape of a bird?
And no,
hold on.
You guys,
so
as
that's
this is
6
happening-
points of damage.
Okay, so as this is happening, you guys can see other groups of bad guys sort of starting to swarm around you in several different directions. They're not focused on you, but that you can see them coming. At least one group is close to your south. Olta, that strike, you can see this guy's body, like he was already down on the ground and asleep, but you can see the last breath sort of leave its body, and it would be
Alright.
clear to you that this one is dead.
All right, and then bonus action, I'd like to hunter's mark the drake.
Which one? Oh, the drake, sorry, not the
The drake.
kobold. Okay.
Yes, please. And that's all. And she'll just be kind of holding her 2 short swords at
Awesome.
the ready.
Okay. You now have... Sorry, I'll say that at the end of the order. Aster, it's your turn.
Alrighty. So, yeah, she's just gonna turn to Olta and say, sorry, friends, and just hold out one hand, and 3 rays of fire are just gonna emit from it, and she's going to cast Scorching Ray. So,
Nice.
we'll send 2 of them as this front guy here, and then 1 back as that guy, I guess.
Okay.
So let me roll some spell attacks. I have to roll 3 of those. 18.
They are all at
9.
advantage.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so the first one will be 80, second one 20.
And what were the targets again? I'm sorry?
2 are gonna go at the front guy right here,
Okay.
and then 1 is gonna go back at that guy.
I'm sorry.
Let me
Ping the
roll-
second one again. I just had a
sorry.
a moment.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
The
yeah,
cult-
that guy's
okay.
in the back right there.
Got
the
it.
ones that
This
aren't
whole session has
asleep.
been a
And
moment.
then let me roll 1 more spell attack to advantage. Oof. Okay, so that's what? That is an 18, a 20, and a 13.
Okay. And it was the first 2 at this guy and
Yep.
1 at the back?
Yes.
Okay. All of those will hit, so you can roll
Oh my
damage
God.
on all 3.
Okay, cool. Let's see. I've never actually cast this on D&D Beyond before, so let's just see what happens.
On D&D
Oh, it
Beyond
does
for
the
the
thing
spells,
for
there should
you.
be... Yeah,
Okay, well that's fun.
that's okay. Just roll damage 2 more times. It's going to show actual dice rolls each time, but we're just going to
Yeah.
ignore those.
Okay, good to know for the future. Yay.
9, a 4.
And I'm just gonna roll 7.
Okay. This guy in the corner is his skin has now been scorched around his neck and face, and he's still struggling in the entanglement, but he's clearly very, very hurt. Anything else for your turn?
I think I'll do it.
Okay. Next, this little ugly is gonna try to come at you guys, so that's gonna be a strength save. 5. Wow, these guys are doing terrible on getting out of this
Was not
entanglement.
expecting to get this much out
Nice
of
job, Esther. Yep. Okay, so expanding on the note from before, you are seeing basically a wave of parties. This mix of monsters and kobolds and cultists, basically just this wave going from west to east. Pillaging buildings. It looks like they're actually kind of taking some time inside the buildings. Not very many are focused on attacking people, but generally it's just like this force moving east. So it is back up to these two. They're asleep. So Icarus, you are up.
Okay, so
Nobody touch him.
The group below us, do they seem to have noticed us yet, or no?
No.
The one to the south.
Nope.
Okay, so I probably shouldn't draw attention, but I will just, for now, I'll send another Eldritch Blast, I think, at the Drake.
Okay.
But is that with advantage?
That is with advantage. While they're inside that square, every attack is with
Okay.
advantage.
Why is it not? Okay. So 17 or
Did you roll a second one?
I rolled this. Oh, it just took a second. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
17 or 11.
The 17 hits. Okay, so we should get this out of the way so it doesn't cause confusion. With these tools we're using, if we use these tools for rolling, that's great. In the case where we accidentally see 2 rolls and each one is accompanied by damage, if you hit, we're going to use the first damage that showed up,
Okay.
regardless of which roll actually hit. Is that-
2 damage. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we just need to be consistent with that.
Yeah. That's fair. I was looking for a way to do it without it, but it seems like what it's doing, so.
Yeah. You're doing it in Roll20, right?
I'm doing it in D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay. So you can. I'll talk to you guys about the extension during our next break, which is actually going to be pretty quick. But there is a way
Well, the
to.
extension is why
work
mine
around
goes
it.
over.
Right. Okay. It just looks different. That confused me.
Yeah.
Okay. Anywho, anything else for your turn?
No, I'm good.
Okay, Eliseo, you are up. You're pulling people away from this little skirmish that you've got going on.
I am. I had the mental picture of the fact that I can fly, and ever since you resized Olta, I'm just like, I could just pick her up and I could just like let her carpet bomb with spells.
Yep. So,
anyways.
I will say, because you guys have like jokingly talked about it, but this is like a real thing because of her size, especially. She can like basically mount rules apply to be on any of you guys, like on your shoulders and stuff, or you could carry her. You just have to keep in mind that her weight and all the stuff that she's carrying counts toward potential encumbrance.
I have a strength of 15. Ain't nothing.
You probably good, yeah.
A strong wizard.
She Olta is so small that her swarm can pick her up.
Oh my
That's
God.
like one of the actions, and they can hover her in the air.
Yeah.
About
We
this.
stand.
Look,
Awesome.
When we haven't been introduced in the middle of battle, we'll talk about tactics. But right now, that's where like most of my brain cells are. Is like I could just like float her around like Simba. Anyways, the range on my one cantrip is 60 feet. I'm within 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
You definitely
Of
are.
this?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Which of these two looks worse?
Definitely the human in the back.
All right. Well, look, I don't like to kill people, but I would like to cast Toll the Dead, please, on him.
Nice. That's a wisdom save?
Yes, wisdom save.
Okay. I'm gonna have to learn so many spells, guys.
Big save.
10.
Sweet. So I rolled a 12 on my d12. And because I am currently flying, I do 3 additional damage. So that's 15 points
Yup.
of necrotic damage.
So it's 15.
12 points of necrotic, 3 of radiant.
Told the Dead is necrotic? Oh, I thought it was
Total Dead
psychic.
is necrotic.
Damn. Okay.
She's necrotic, which is why I took it too.
All right. So you guys are going to see this cultist as he's struggling to try and get his feet out. He's gonna kind of
Wow,
like
I feel so bad.
tilt his head, like he hears something, and he's like, "What?" And then all of a sudden, you'll see this flash of like a swirling dark and light energy around him all at the same time, as if a small explosion just happened, and he also falls down dead.
Cool.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No. I'll just keep the guardian angeling as much as I can.
You do have movement. Are you staying here
Yes,
intentionally?
I guess,
Okay.
I'll move with the people so that they don't get attacked by like another band of people.
Okay.
I guess I'm splitting the party to like escort the family.
Okay.
And like I said, like I have 225 pounds of carrying capacity, so if I can like pick up a couple of people and just like get them to move faster or something. I
Okay,
don't know.
so carrying capacity is not going to be an issue. I think it's going to be more along the lines of available hands. So you
Okay,
could
cool.
pick up basically 2 people out
I
of
got
this
2
group.
people.
Yep.
And we just
there were
fly them as
2
fast
adults.
as I can.
2 adults. One of them is very hurt,
Yeah.
and 2 children.
I'll pick up one of the kids and the hurt adult
Okay.
and just start
he-
trying
he's-
to get them to shelter.
Are you flying like low, like you're staying with the group, or are you
Yes.
trying to get above ground?
I will do like 5-ish feet in the air so that I can see a little bit more of like what's going on around. Like maybe not 5 feet, like I guess like rooftop height. I don't want to drop
Okay.
them,
So like
but I
20,
do want to
15, 20 feet?
15 feet, yeah.
Okay. All right. From that height, you would definitely be able to see that these like 3 visible groups of bad guys is far from all there is.
Yeah.
There is. It seems like there's an army, just
Yep.
systematically going from west to east across the entire town.
Where
and-
is Puff in all this?
I'm just assuming he's generally with you,
Okay, that's cool.
unless you say otherwise. He did
Yeah.
a little. You had him fly up before, and then you met up with the group,
Yeah.
and then we never revisited that.
Yeah, what did he see up there? I wonder.
Oh yeah, you have that connection.
Yeah.
Basically, what you see now.
Okay,
I'm
sweet.
sorry, I should have said that before,
Fine.
but
Totally great.
yeah, like total army sweeping through the town, slow but methodically.
Okay.
Slowly
cool.
but methodically.
Cool.
All right, Juno, you are up.
Puff will circle Juno.
Juno is going to once again be frustrated that she did not get to complete her moonbeam on someone.
I'm
So
sorry.
she's gonna move the moonbeam over to the Drake.
Okay.
And then she's actually just going to yell to everyone, we should probably get back to the keep, because she was able to see people come up from the left. And she has a pretty decent perception, so she could probably hear people
Yeah,
like merging in.
the herd of people fleeing from your west to your east is thinning, so there's clearly a lot fewer people happening at a time. But it is staying consistent. Like, people have been running by, get to the keep. Not talking directly to you, but at least closely enough to you that you'd be able to catch that phrase being uttered like very consistently. You would also know after your time here that, and having met the people you've met, that the keep is like a focal point and has been in preparation for better safety, given the information you all have received about increased cult raiding activity around the Sword Coast.
Neat. And she's going to just move as far away from everything to go back towards the keep as she can, but still keeping her moonbeam up because she's angry.
Nice. Okay. They are dead. Olta, it's your turn. You got 2 sleeping kobolds, an ambush drake right in front of you, but then you have another party directly to your north that you can clearly see. They're not paying any attention to you, but they're there and starting to come toward this building right next to you.
All right. And I heard Juno yell.
Yeah.
I could hear.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna fucking stick my short swords back in across my back, and I'm gonna whistle. I can't do it, and I'm not gonna do it on stream because I don't want it to be like in everybody's ears.
Okay.
And we're just basically gonna have the kingfishers as birds kind of push me, because they can push me an extra 5 feet of travel. So I am very quickly going to.
I love them.
I'm just gonna go, come on, let's pick up the speed, and just head that direction, I guess.
All right.
I'm heading towards you guys over here, right? I can't ping it. Oop, I just moved myself.
I believe the keep is like this way.
The keep is directly to your east. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
all right.
just this way.
So I'll move the 5, 10. I can get 35, my tiny little feet.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
yes.
Aster.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like we're starting to move over. So yeah, like Aster's just going to just see the destruction all around her, just kind of tentatively just like keep walking in that direction. But she's going to turn to all of the people that are around and just say, this will not happen in Greenest again, and the primordial elements will protect this city no matter what. And that is the truth that she is going to kind of convey. And as she's doing that, like, you see her hesitate for a little bit, but as her action, she's actually going to summon her wildfire spirit and kind of just walking from all of the flames that are just littering all the buildings and everything. You see this young stag kind of made out of just different brambles and roots and everything, but entirely encoded in flame.
Nice.
So it is here. It is on the board.
That is so cool. Like, we're all getting to pull out our things, like, immediately.
Immediately.
We've
I feel a little
peaked.
lackluster right now. I'm an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so Aster, you cut out a little bit for me, hopefully only for me, at the end of that. So what exactly is happening now? Do I have to react?
So, I mean, there's like, if you want to, you can put the wildfire spear on the board. I'm not sure, like, if it's going to be super relevant if we're running, but just to kind of cover our backs. There's another thing, basically.
Okay.
Another thing.
Let's see what roll 20 has for. Wildfire Spirit. How big is it?
Let me go back to
Bigger than
D&D
Olta.
Beyond.
Everyone is.
Oh yeah, you're looking.
Oh my gosh, why is it telling me the armor class and not how large this thing is? I want to say it's small. If I'm not mistaken.
It is small. Here we go. Does it fight for you? Holy crap, it fights
Yeah,
for you!
it can. It's really cool.
Hell yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna let you.
It's the same size as
Yeah.
Olta.
I'm gonna let you control this guy.
I'm so happy.
Very cool.
There you go. Okay, you should be able to control him.
Yeet. Okay, yeah, he's gonna be like kind of over there standing, whatever's happening. Yeet.
Okay, that is not
token.
concentration, right?
I don't think it is. It's just it's a use of wild shape. Instead of doing wild shape, I get
Yeah.
to do this instead.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Awesome. Okay, anything else for your turn?
I think that is it.
All right, this guy's gonna try. How long does this entanglement last? Was that a minute?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a minute. I believe.
Okay, so it's close to over. I believe this is the 4th round.
It goes 10 rounds.
Yes. Oh, so it's not almost done. Why
So
did I
it's
think it was
not
only
even close
5?
to over. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I cut that in half somehow. Yay, math.
Way.
Okay, then he's gonna keep trying to get out. You guys, Aster got these guys pretty good and stuck here. 4.
We're still the 2 asleep in it.
Yep.
One of them is dead. The kobolds are asleep. Okay, so we're back at the top of the order. I think now is a good point to take a short break. Are we good
Did
with?
the Drake take its radiant damage from the
It did not. Ooh, con save, right?
It's important.
She
Thank
wants that
you.
kill.
Get it.
17.
Son of a...
No.
Takes 9.
No,
9.
he's gonna re-roll. He's gonna
Yeah.
re-roll. I have a thing.
Oh, you have a thing.
I have a thing, and I support my wife. So I'm using Chronal Shift, which is my Wizard College ability. As a reaction, I can force it to re-roll.
Yes, you can.
So he's gonna try again.
Time heist.
Time heist.
15.
I think that still succeeds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a DC
Oh
14
no!
right now.
I didn't
I'm
have
so
any
close.
minuses, did I?
I was trying.
From chat stuff.
I don't think they did.
No.
Only
Oh,
my
no.
chat to me.
Okay,
to
it'll
cancel out my
just get
blood.
9 points of damage now, and it'll get 9 points of damage on its next turn, and then it'll be dead.
Okay.
To be fair, you have Bardic Inspiration, but you can't use it for that.
Oh, you know what? It is actually dead with just 9.
Perfect.
Yeah. You done killed it. Okay, so back at the top of the order then, I think this is a good time to
Now
take a
we
short
take our
break. So chat will be right. All right, we're back in it. So we're back at the top of the initiative order with the sleeping kobolds now 4 rounds in out of 10, correct? It's a minute? Mm-hmm. Okay. Icarus, it's your turn.
All right, I am going to start moving along. So 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. And then can't really see anything else. So I am going to look over to the group and go, what is our plan? Are we moving back to the keep? Is there any way we can even stop any of them? And then I guess I'll use my action to dash. It's straight to the east, so that would be like to the right?
Yes.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm basically just using my free action to speak to them.
Okay. At this point, is anybody basically intending to fight at all, or are you booking it for the keep at this point?
I think we're booking it.
Okay.
Booking it, but I'm moving my moonbeam with me, so it's a nice little spotlight.
Same, yeah.
120
Yours
feet
just
behind
follows.
us, or whatever the distance is, like just
Okay.
trailing us.
Awesome. Okay, so you're going to make it about halfway between where you are now and the keep. When you hear a bone-chilling sound come from your far, far northwest.
Oh no. It's too early to fight a dragon.
You cannot do that to us.
Do you want to fight a
Welcome
dragon?
to the Tyranny of Dragons, guys.
Can we see anything, or do we just hear it?
You definitely would not see it, but you hear it from
Okay.
your far, far northwest. It's coming.
Can I ask a table talk question?
Sure.
Are you one of those DMs that throws stuff at us that we can't do? Or are you one of those DMs that only gives you things you can achieve?
Right now, I have actually toned down as written for you guys. Like, I'm not doing anything greater
Marty
than
just
as
made me
written.
Just got a
table.
bad table.
Oh no, you got a bad.
The dragon.
It's too
You
bad.
get a dragon roar and then do a bad? Oh man.
Murder!
It's too bad.
How dare you? You make a sweet thing for me and off topic, and then you just try to kill us all.
Woo! Okay, I'm gonna switch you guys
dare
here and get you about halfway to. You're at the last crossroads before the keep, but now we got to do a bad. Oh God.
Okay.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
I hope that dragon roar sounded as awesome to the stream as it did on my end. I really hope we balanced that out.
Sounded good to me.
I mean, I like sufficely like almost peed my pants. I was just like, I just went to the bathroom and now I'm like, what is happening?
Okay, so I need a D100, please, from any of you.
I want to do it. I haven't done anything cool today. I want to jinx this.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah,
This is
see,
for
the
a-
reason
this
we
is
all
for a
die.
curse.
It's the most benign bad table we can get.
Okay. 20.
20. We've had
That sounds bad.
two goods and 2 bads now, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is all a yin and yang.
Oh, come on, Magic. I don't like that face.
I'm
Did you
having
guys
a
see how he just heavy sighed into the microphone? Oh, come on, man.
Don't do this to us. I mean, you have to, but like,
Yeah.
I'm excited. You know, we'll take care of it. I believe in us. We're a
Oh.
Family, we've got
Oh,
some really
no.
dope powers.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
You're gonna
beam
murder
whatever it
us.
is in the
Oh,
face.
boy.
Hey,
You're gonna
I've
murder
got
us
a-
before
I've
we
got a
even
curse
show our
to
last
use.
name.
Don't worry, guys. I've got a
5.
D4 healing.
He's rolling. What is he rolling?
That is Olta.
Ah,
I need you to mark, because I'll need you to. I'll be doing my best to keep track of this, but I will need you to mark for yourself that you are "quote unquote" cursed.
I used the word and
that's
it happened.
Don't know.
all I can tell you right now. And I need you to roll a D100.
me?
Yes.
Ah.
You get to curse yourself.
You're poison.
If we do get a big boss, though, I'll be able to use my one cool thing that I have so far. Only one.
96.
Okay.
Dang,
Thank
we're-
you.
You guys are rolling high.
Was that Mads? With that one?
No,
That was
that was
Martyr.
a martyr.
Martyr.
That was Martyr? Okay.
Come on, Martyr.
Martyr, your curse has been noted. But for reasons I cannot say what it is. All right. Where are we now? Okay, you guys are about halfway to the keep, and you see several groups of baddies coming from all directions. You will need to either pick a fight or stealth check to get past them.
Alright, so Mr. Rogers' bloodstained sweater just hit us with a good table.
Now we got a good table. All right, I'm down with it.
We're not gonna get through this episode. They're just gonna sit here forever.
I need another D100, please, from anybody who would like to.
Go for it,
I
Hyacinth.
haven't.
Do you want-
Oh, go
do you want
for
the
it,
good
sir.
Okay. I'm gonna roll it in here. 27.
27. Oh. Okay.
Olta is cursed, but also has something else nice.
Eliseo.
It's me.
Truly, this is.
Oh, Martyr, come on, man.
Murder, what the heck?
Order, guys!
Where are you getting all this money?
What happened now? Bad table? Jesus.
Oh my god.
Eliseo,
The episode. Sorry, guys.
you turn into a
What?
water elemental.
What?
I was right. The elements are coming to help us.
The elements are coming.
Where all the fighters
Am I-
go?
wait. I'm holding 2 people 20 feet in the air. Is that okay?
I'll say you can still hang on to them, but now it's like these
Okay.
weird, like, swirly
Yeah,
water
'cause-
arms.
Yeah,
That was
but
a
now
good
they're being
table.
waterboarded.
That was a good table, not a bad table. So
That was.
Listen, you
Okay.
could smash the shit out of some folks right now.
Yup.
Water elemental.
Nifra, I'm gonna
More
send
importantly-
this in the Zoom chat. Or, you know, it's just D&D Beyond's water elemental. So you get to control a
Right
water
on.
elemental for 3 turns.
Sweet. I need to put these people down nicely before I go wreck stuff.
Put out every fire in the town with that.
Yeah, that just happened. Okay, now I have to do a bad.
Yeah.
Another D100.
All right, who's cursing us now?
Juno, you want to
Who
go
is
for one?
cursed
You
now?
haven't done one yet.
That's Martyr
Yeah,
again.
I'll curse us.
Oh, I love you guys.
Half of this game is
Even though
just
you're cursing us, I love you, chat.
Yeah,
78,
This is very
please.
good.
78. I'm really glad I like amply prepared with having all these things up and ready to go and stuff.
I am a large
What the
boy.
F?
Yep.
Am I cursed as well? Is it the same as Olta's? Do we share?
No, this is
Are we bonded by
like,
curse?
oh my god.
Can we just
God.
not?
I'm scared.
Oh.
Y'all gonna kill
You
us
have
in the
to
first
do it.
session.
Oh yeah.
You have to.
Come back
You
with
can't
new
just not.
characters.
Icarus.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Half Shirtless.
Oh no.
A small mouth grows on your chest.
Oh.
Poof.
Sorry?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. You can
What?
feed it. I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stop there.
Please don't. You need to go on now.
No.
Does it
No.
breathe? Does it talk?
Am I a mimic?
Can you
can duet
harmonize
with
with
himself.
yourself?
Oh my god.
He can duet with himself.
I have to start ventriloquism?
This is. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. I'm doing my best to not get thrown off. That threw me off.
What
All
do I
right.
have to do with that?
You
Affect
you don't
anything, or is it
have
just-
to do anything.
Is it
you
like a new character? Like
No, it's just a mouth grew out on your chest, and it would be easy enough to conceal, and it like you can feed it, you can eat through it. So you
Is
have
it just
2
like
mouths
a part
now.
of the campaign from now on? Or
It's
does it go
permanent.
away?
Oh
Yup,
my god.
it's permanent.
I'm gonna need to get a wish spell to get that off my brother. That's gross.
I just made this character and he's already gone.
Oh man.
You've ruined a perfectly good bard warlock is what you've done. Look
Yo,
at him,
he
he's
was
got
hot
anxiety.
until this mouth came about. I mean,
Listen,
oh
you were
man.
pretty close to Alta when we were fleeing, and as I see that, I am going to throw whatever I have at. I don't even know how she would respond to that. Absolutely horrified. Whatever trail mix is in her pocket is going directly at you.
I feel like I would definitely scream in pain with whatever just happened because it basically ripped a hole in me.
Ah,
But
Well, it at least doesn't specify that it's not like alienating out of your chest.
at least
It
doesn't
just
like, deal damage.
appears like it's a part of you now.
Somebody clip that though. Just,
All of your faces.
it can eat.
Oh my
And I'm
god.
gonna stop there. I just need.
It's gotta be like the toothy like mimic face though. Like
oh my god,
Rudolph
Rudolph in chat just said you can drink your face mouth and spray water out of your chest mouth.
Okay, that's kind of funny. It's gross as
So
hell, but it's funny.
So gross. I can't think.
Okay, you guys are at the keep now.
Can we take another break?
We're fine.
We're fine. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Deep breath. We're
You're right at
fine.
the keep.
do
No
we
more
still hear
tables for
or see
chat.
the dragon or are we fine?
No, that first roar was the only sound you heard. You can still see the wave of fire sort of slowly creeping across the town, but you did notice that as you ran, even sort of a little bit hindered by some people, that you're sort of shepherding on your way. So you're definitely not going as fast as you can. You would notice that you've like made significant ground between you and the nearest enemies that you would have seen before you made that first turn. So again, with all your passives, even in the midst of this panic, you would take mental note that it seems like they're being very methodical about moving through the town.
And we don't see anyone else who's like struggling to like get to the keep or anything. Like, does it feel like pretty cleared out by the time we got here, or?
Make a perception check.
Oh no. Okay.
Ooh, what's my perception as a water elemental? Not
12.
good.
Okay, yeah, you can see that there are still people sort of like trailing, most likely just from like the farther corners of town that were sort of behind, and but nobody was like as seriously hurt as the one person that Eliseo now has brought with you guys.
What up?
So like we're gonna get to the keep and I'm gonna be like, wait, but there's more people. We can't just leave them.
Yeah,
Was it
I would
me
absolutely
talking?
head back out.
As you guys get to the keep doors, you would notice, Eliseo, you and Juno specifically would notice two familiar people, Sergeant Markirth and Governor name.
Yep.
Hardar? Something
You
like
know, Sergeant Margaret's future husband.
I wrote it down. What page did I write it on?
Tar
that?
something.
It's in chat somewhere. I saw Tardal, I think. Tardal something.
Tarbaugh Nighthill.
There it is. Tarbaugh Nighthill. Okay, yeah, you would see both of them, and they would be beckoning you in as they're sort of helping people get through the keep doors at the same
Really, they're
time.
not phased by the sight of a large water elemental just holding some villagers. Because I'm a little freaked out about that.
It's very short, so I'm gonna say between the
cool.
time that it took for you to get here, it would be like running out as you got here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I just like splash down and then just like deliver sick people while like glistening wet and looking like an angel. So
Andrew is enamored by this.
This
Here
is
you
Tarbaugh
go.
Nighthill. You know, minus the goblet right now because we're not celebrating things.
oh, we're not.
Yeah. No, probably not.
Yeah. So they're beckoning you in, and after a few more people sort of sift in, when they see that no one else is at least coming toward the front door, they shut it and put down a big latch, like a bar latch, across the front of it. And Governor would turn to you guys. Are any of you hurt?
I would like to specify that I am currently looking out of Puff, who is outside of the keep, to keep an eye out for more stragglers in case we can get more people in.
Okay.
But then I'm like, I'm fine.
Yep. You can't
There's
see.
one, she points to the guy that we brought in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just like hands over the hurt one.
So Puff is not going to see anybody. What's his line of sight? I don't know his line of
Puff is
sight.
an owl.
Owls are pretty good at perception. They have advantage. And I'm gonna be like, well, not hurt per se, but those things got some dark magics. I've been cursed.
Not hurt, but certainly disturbed.
There we go. Okay.
Very weak.
So Puff is going to see far enough out that he doesn't see anybody running directly toward the keep anymore, but you can see, he can definitely see the shadows of like scattered scurrying of clearly a mix of people and monsters throughout the town. Basically all the way from the northwest out a few hundred yards to the southwest, as if like in a straight line.
I'm gonna like tuck myself in the corner and have Juno tap me if anything needs to happen in here, but then I'm just gonna be looking through Puff's eyes the entire time because I want to see what that roar was.
Okay.
Juno's
Go on.
gonna hold Eliseo's hand and then pull Eliseo to wherever the stairs are to get us on this like upper ledge on like the top area of the keep so she can actually look out with her normal elf eyes. Looking out with her creepy elf eyes.
Yep. Okay. So the governor is going to come to you guys and say, if you're not hurt, we could use your help. There's a secret tunnel. We could send some of you or all of you down there. It goes down toward the creek to
Thank
the
you.
east.
Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel!
The raid is coming from west to east. I don't know if the entire eastern part of the town knows. You can help get more people here through that tunnel. Are you up for that?
Of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's going to fumble around and say, I haven't known where the key for that is in years. You're going to have to try the door yourselves.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
if I
are we
remember
like...
correctly,
Go ahead.
If I remember correctly, my sister can pick locks, right?
No.
No, never mind.
That's her other character.
Does any of you
my
have
other
thieves' tools?
Nope.
Okay.
I have an herbalism kit.
Okay. So if there's no
And a
question that you
stick.
want to go through the tunnel, you guys are going to end up going through a like a web encrusted, very thin tunnel. Clearly, you would only be able to go through single file, with the possible exception of Olta if you squeezed. But you get to the end, and there is a like a latch key sort of. Not latchkey, that's the wrong word. A bolt lock that looks like it definitely requires a key that you guys don't have.
I mean,
The best I can do is try to jimmy it.
Try to jimmy it.
We can
I don't
who's
have
got the highest
anything
strength?
help
We
me.
can kick it in.
Okay, if you want to try to jimmy it,
Like, can I makeshift without the correct tools?
you can try without tools. The DC is just higher for improvising tools.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you would need to make a dexterity check.
In my head, I'm gonna be humming "Secrets and all" and give myself inspiration. Give myself inspiration on this roll.
Okay.
Okay, so let me mark that off, and then dexterity check. I rolled really poorly, plus a d6.
Oh, okay. So
Wait, plus 2, which is 14. I use my plus 2 on that.
okay, so
I'm getting.
you try to like jimmy in a couple of small picks and items that you have on you. Maybe try to smack it with a rock once or twice to try and jimmy this lock open, but you fumble enough that you can clearly hear the latch snap. You definitely do not get through.
Can I kick the door in?
Yeah,
You can kick the door.
Juno attempt to like drop her shields and just get like a running start and try to like slam through it?
Can we please just like married couple it? Just like in tandem kick.
Nice. I'm
Tandem
down with
Sparta
it.
kick.
Make it
Tandem
combined.
Sparta kick.
Make it combined strength check. I'm gonna add your strength checks together.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Just strength? Not
Yes.
athletics or anything? I
Correct.
guess athletics isn't anything anyways.
Athletics is the same for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn!
Natural 20!
Oh snap! Okay.
Sweet, because
Fuck
I
up your door.
natural 1. Yin yang, baby.
Oh man.
no.
Luckily, I do not do crit fails on saves and
Yo, I
checks.
got a 3.
Juno has a plus 6 as well if she wants,
Awesome.
or plus d6.
Okay, so you guys, I'm imagining like any superhero movie here where you two are just busting up to this thing together and front kicking it, and the latch and lock just shatter as this thing swings open. You clearly will not be able to like lock it behind you. You will be able to shut it, but there's no immediate way to like secure it, so you might have to keep that in mind. But you'll see to your northeast and east is generally most of the rest of the town, with a few areas south of you. But you can definitely see a few people running from east to west toward the northern side of you, where the roads actually are. Nobody's running toward you and this secret tunnel, but you don't see any bad guys at this point.
Can we just like wave them down and get their
Yeah,
attention,
can we, like,
or are they
yeah.
too far?
People, hey.
Sure.
So I have a
I'm
question.
gonna have. Yeah, what's up?
So my little swarm, if I send them in, they can push things 15 feet. Can I push them 15 feet in our direction as we're all kind of like going like this?
Let's find out.
I'd like to say that's charming, but I'm not sure.
You know, I would be very afraid.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure.
This is your swarm, correct?
Yes.
Doo-doo-doo.
And it says on. Oh, I guess I can't because it says an attack.
Oh no, don't.
Yeah, I don't want to attack them.
You can push people as an attack?
Well, I have to. It said was just reading it as I was looking down. It says you can cause the swarm to assist you in one of the following ways during your turn. And it says they must succeed on a strength save or be pushed horizontally in a direction of your choice. So I was hoping to have them push towards us. But if I have to attack them, I don't want to do that. So
Okay. Yeah, that's what would have to happen there. I'm gonna have them make an intelligence check, essentially, collectively.
I was gonna say, have they noticed us for sure? Like, are they heading the right direction?
They're far enough away. Actually, how far is this? Oops. They do have line of sight. The ones that are closest would have line of sight to you guys.
So they have noticed us, though.
Yes. So I'm gonna have them make an intelligence check here. Okay. And they 50-50'd it. I set the DC at 10 to see if they would. They would have clearly noticed you. This is to basically see if they get the message, come over here, because they're pretty far away, and with all the noise, they would not be able to hear you. But I'm gonna say about 6 people, like the first 2 sort of see you, and then like, oh yeah, and then they beckon to like the next few people near them. So there are about 6 people coming toward you now. I should put you here at the end of the tunnel.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Well, if I have to attack them, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to. I don't want to hurt them.
Oh no.
Can you not?
It's been enough of a night.
Godzilla.
The dragon is still here. No. If that wasn't clear.
Tell it to go away.
So, my stealth's pretty high. I can stealth out if you guys want.
I'm also pretty good at stealth.
I would rather
I don't want anyone to like
have
leave,
anyone
but
go alone. I can help everyone with stealth. I do have something that can help with that.
Is it?
That's what we want to do.
I can also help us with seeing at night.
I think we just need to find as many people as we can.
By this point, it is a little bit significantly into nighttime. Not like hours, of course, but it's definitely full dark of night at this point.
Cool.
Like, how does 300 feet of dark vision sound to you guys?
That sounds great. And yeah, if we're all going out, I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think at the minimum, if we split up, we should stick to the same area. Like, not be too far in case anything happens.
Yeah, just stay within, like, I think,
earshot.
30 feet of me. Yeah.
I shot her earshot, that's the rule. Alright, kids.
What about message shot?
No one else can do that.
Okay.
But I mean, if you can, I guess.
Yeah. That's all I got.
So I think we're all stealthing out, right?
You're all stealthing out?
Alright, yeah, so I cast Pass Without a Trace, so that will give everyone a +10 to the
Nice.
stealth.
Okay, so everybody make a stealth check then.
13 plus 10, right?
+10, yep.
Oh!
Where's my
30.
stealth? There it is.
Nice.
29 total.
21.
Okay.
Is it going to load onto Oh. That's a 15.
30 as
Nice.
Dang.
Sir Heck, I forgot to talk to you guys about the extension. We'll do that at the next break.
like,
but Sir Heck, really quickly, on D&D Beyond, you can turn off the dice roll on D&D Beyond, like the animation.
Yeah.
That'll make it go a little quicker.
Okay.
Yeah, that's only really helpful if you're only using the roll on D&D Beyond. If you're sending it to Roll20, then it just takes forever to load.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys easily pass without getting noticed. You see a few monsters trickling in. I'm going to say you're about here. Whoops. At this point, approaching the first buildings, you see a few monsters sort of randomly scurrying about the streets to your northwest. There was a sort of almost like market square a little farther west that you would have seen more scurrying shadows through, but nothing near you at this point. You don't see very many people still running, but the few that you do, you see them running toward these guys, as if they don't even notice they're there.
Are they within 120 feet?
The people or the bad guys?
The people.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm going to say there are about 3 or 4 people running north from this little area.
Can I message to get their attention and get them to run in a safer place?
Absolutely.
I want to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So these are people that may or may not know you.
That's okay. They just hear your voice being like...
Roll a straight d20. I'm going to give you a 50-50 on whether these person recognize your voice or not. So we'll say, yep, above 10. Okay. So they recognize your voice and immediately like, wait a minute. And they'll turn around and immediately see you behind them. So there's four more people coming your way.
Heck just got a -2.
Oh, you hate me.
You guys are really messing with this today. Like, it was already intense.
Bruh.
Oh, man.
Bruh.
Bruh. It's all love.
Okay, fine, Martyr.
Okay,
Listen,
so you...
Martyr, when Singularity's on what, Wednesday?
Yeah, we're coming for you.
Just don't put it towards me. I don't want to double the pain.
So you now have 4 people that are like in tow with you, and they're like, okay, where do we go?
Perfect.
I point them back towards the keep and be like, there's a doorway straight that way. Once they get to us, at least, because they're 20 feet away.
Like we can go back and show them, like, or something.
Let's see.
I mean, we already agreed to split the party. Someone can just go.
I'll do it.
It's close enough that I would say you guys
go.
could just point it out.
Yeah.
-2 to Gino.
I can give redneck directions of just like, go past the corner and then turn that way when you see this.
There you go.
Perfect.
All right. So that too, you would be from this distance, you'd be able to clearly enough point it out. Even in darkness, there's enough light between torches and fires happening all over the place that they'd be able to see it. So what do you want to do next?
Can I snap Puff in to go do a scout
Yeah.
furthermore?
Yep. How far and what direction? You want to like ping where you're sending him?
I can see 100 feet through his eyes. So I'm just gonna kind of like reach down and grab Juno's hand, which is like the universally acknowledged symbol of I'm not in control of my eyes right now.
Yeah, you're warging.
And so then I'll just look through the owl as far, like 100 feet.
From,
like,
that way? Okay.
From myself, yeah.
Yep.
Because that's where more survivors may be, right?
That's where he said more maybe, yes.
Yeah. So just doing a sweep. I guess.
Awesome.
Does he need to do like perception or anything?
Well, he has a passive, but he's your familiar, so you know what you're looking
familiar.
for.
Yes.
So
I can communicate telepathically with him to be like, look for this.
Yeah.
And he has
that makes it easy enough.
On sight and stuff. Yeah.
Have him make an investigation check.
Okay. I don't know what his additionals are. So I rolled an 11 plus investigation. Well, it's an 11 and he doesn't have an investigation, so I guess it's just straight 11? Or...
Yep. If the stat doesn't show, then it's just a straight d20.
Okay, then 11.
Okay. So he does not see any more people on like the southeastern. Sorry, this area, or this area.
Cool.
But he does. And actually, everywhere like east and north of you, he doesn't see any more people at this point. It seems like you guys saw the remnants of the last few, at least that are like not accounting for obstructed view from buildings and all that. But even Puff can't see any more people around those areas.
I mean, he must have had a reason to tell us to go that way, right?
It's because he's evil and we're bait. Just kidding.
I hope the town ruler or whatever is not evil. I mean, I just met him. I don't know what he is, but...
No, he's very nice, I promise.
I believe
He
there's good
deserves
people.
to settle down very nicely at the end of this campaign.
All right, I think we should still go that way, even if we didn't see anything right away. There could be people hiding or something.
I don't like that noise.
I don't want to risk the commoners, you know.
Yeah, you know, all the faceless people.
At least I have 2 now.
So what were you doing now?
No.
I think we should still go the way that
Yeah.
that Puff didn't see anything, because I don't want to risk the.
We could sneak more, and
Yeah,
I could
sneak
send
more.
Puff
Pass
out.
without a trace lasts an hour, so we're
We
good.
got this.
We have an hour.
I hope.
Okay. There it is. Okay. You're heading straight east? Or can you ping which direction you're going?
My memory is failing me. Wherever Town's dude said to go.
He said generally to come the direction you're already coming. Yeah.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so you're going about here.
We want to check like this building down here. Like
This
maybe
looks
there's
like it's
people-
probably
Yeah.
the governor's mansion or something.
Okay. Juno and Eliseo, you would know that that is... Hold while I flip to the right place. It's an important...
place
It's a
of
temple.
significance.
It's a temple. It's called the Temple of Chantea.
All
That
right,
would,
temple.
that would make sense for people to hide for a sanctuary in the temple.
Yeah, especially if they think these beings are evil.
Okay. You can see a couple of armed kobolds and more cultists sort of pacing the front entrance of this.
Should I sleep then?
I think we should sneak attack them, because
Same.
if there's people in there, then they're trapped.
Okay. Well, here we go.
I could also
it-
help with putting people to sleep.
Assuming we're stealth, I mean, I don't want to risk them waking up as we're trying to make our way out. I don't
It's
know how
true.
long that's for.
How long is sleep for?
Sleep is for a minute.
Sleep is a minute, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I think we should try to like use our stealth to our advantage and either sneak in or sneak attack them to get the people out, assuming there are people in there.
I have a feeling Olta's gonna come like kind of like padding up with, since we're stealthing, her spirit animal guardian things have turned into little octopuses and cuttlefish. So they're just kind of like up behind her, trying to get her to move a little bit, and she's just gonna say, I have a feeling that whatever they were looking for, they might have found it in there. You think?
Possibly.
Possibly.
I mean, they were pretty interested in specific stuff. They weren't hurting people, really. They
Ulta,
But they
make a
seem-
perception check at advantage.
Oh, okay.
I mean, one or the other, it's still worth checking out, right?
$15 total.
It would be pretty clear to you that the way these guys are moving around like a very small area, it's a lot less haphazard and scattered than the group to the west. They're guarding something.
Whether it's hostages or they found it, it's worth investigating, I'd say.
Check.
Can we attempt to set up like a surprise round of attacks? Like, get
Absolutely.
closer to-
So you would know you
Is
would
everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
I think we should, yeah.
so you would see
Me and
four
all my
two
attacks.
kobolds and two cultists at this door, like paired up at the front. They're sort of pacing just the front area, but they're the only ones you can see.
Do you want me to create a distraction? You guys go in.
We could do that, or we could just use our advantage right now and all.
All right. I'm down for an ambush.
I'm so well equipped for an ambush, you guys.
I take
Same,
one moment.
actually.
Before we do anything, I take a moment to true strike one of the cultists, and then I'm ready to ambush. Because I'm not missing this time.
Oh, I lost you for a second. What was that?
I'm gonna take a moment to true strike before we decide anything on a cultist, and
Gotcha.
then I will do it because I don't want to miss again.
Okay, so that's advantage for you, right?
Yeah. I also have a different idea too. I can dress up as a cultist and go like tell them like, oh dude, I'm here to check the stuff out, you know.
I also could just message them and be
Inspector.
like, "Psst, get over here," and they'd be so freaked out, but we would just get them.
Ooh, if you did that and then I did some thaumaturgy and like had a light flicker off to the side.
Okay, if you guys are gonna
I also
do,
just have
if,
light. We
if
could do
several
so
of you are
many
gonna do
shenanigans.
things, I'm gonna just do one blanket surprise round again,
Yes.
and go from there. So does everybody want to pick one thing that they're gonna do? You're
Or
gonna
are
true
we
strike,
going, like,
Icarus?
outright attacking them, or what are we doing?
Are we trying to draw
We
them
just
away?
changed our plan at the last minute.
We literally all
Wait.
propose different plans.
I know.
You're far enough away that you still can like take a few seconds to figure it out, but it'd be clear to you in character at least that
Yeah.
time is of the essence.
I'm gonna disguise self into the cultist we saw before. Bam.
Hey.
Are there any flames or anything like torches or anything like that nearby that aren't like directly with a person?
You mean just like discarded sort of torches?
Like, if there was like kind of like a street lantern, but not a street lantern, like something like outside the church to like light the entryway of the church that isn't being held by a
Oh
person.
yes, yeah. So at the this is like a small creek around this temple. So at the 2 points that the path meet this creek, there would definitely be like street lighting torches
Okay.
up and burning.
Can I just cast light on a rock for you, my love? Or like,
Well, what if you do message and I
I'll
cause
make
the
it
ground
spooky.
to tremble beneath them and scare the shit out of them?
All right,
You can send
Can
a
I-
spooky message and
I'll
I'll
send a
just
spooky message.
make the world shake.
I'm ding dong ditching them, but from their own heads. Just like tap tap. Hey, get over here. What?
Guys, I can just walk up as a cultist and be like, hey, I saw someone trying to break in the back door.
I don't think we have much time. I think we should just do something, right?
Okay, let's just attack
And
him.
Ulta's pulling out her short sword.
That would just be the quickest answer.
Yep. Oh.
So
boy,
if
boy,
you guys
boy.
are gonna distract, do it quick. Cause
Yep,
she...
I cast message on a spooky, spooky message. this
Okay,
guy.
and that's to
Spooky
one of them, right?
voicemail.
The spooky voicemail.
Spooky voicemail, please.
Okay, I'm gonna have him make a wisdom save
Excellent.
to like see if he actually believes the message or not. Spoiler alert: they're
I will-
not very good at it.
I will also, while that's happening, rather than make the earth shake, I'm just going to send ominous whispers their way without me.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So extra spooky.
Yep. So I'm gonna give them disadvantage on that because I love the creativity. Wow, 2 11s. Okay. All 4 of them get distracted enough that they're like, eh? And sort of split up and go to the far corners of the building to check around their respective corners.
Okay, we're stealth. Let's just run in right now, right?
Yeah, we're still.
do it.
We're good.
Right in through the front door.
I'm
Done.
gonna drop this because I feel silly looking like a cultist now. But other than that, I'm gonna run in.
It might have been beneficial.
Sorry.
If we had more time, for sure, yeah.
And well, if they think that like we're with a cultist, like
Yeah, you know.
it could help.
Oh, I put it back
converts.
on, you know. It's fine.
We're converts.
Take it off,
Fair
put
enough.
it on.
I also pull out a clipboard just in case, you know.
Okay. So are you attempting stealth, or are you not doing the stealth thing because
Yes.
you have a
All.
cultist
I
with
think
you?
All
we
the
are
stealth.
stealthing. Yeah.
Okay.
the stealth.
Everybody roll a stealth
Still
check, please.
plus 10.
Okay.
Still plus 10.
Same as last time. 21.
Okay.
20.
29.
Oh, natural 20, so 32.
Woo!
All right, so you guys, you send your message and your thaumaturgy of whispers, and you see these 4 guys like look at each other like, what? And then they split off in pairs and kind of go around their respective corners, and you take the exact right opportunity to just bust for the door. It's open, and you're able to get in, and you see a crowd of about 15 people sort of hunkered around the edges of the walls, cowering for their lives. There are no bad guys in here.
Oh, sweet.
Cowering
I'm
from
like,
the outside.
Oh, yeah.
From the outside.
We've got the hostages.
Yep. All right.
I-
I will start like
Someone else talks to them. I look like a
being-
cultist.
Oh
yeah.
gosh, you do.
Oh yeah,
I will
maybe
speak to
drop
them
that.
then.
It's just time to start.
That's okay, because I'm a kobold, so we're probably really freaking them out right
Yeah,
now.
you're
I
freaking
am-
them out right now is the hint.
I am familiar to them because I am from this place, and so
We
I will
just
just
got
start...
here 2 weeks ago. What if they think
Yes.
that we brought this?
No,
Are you saying this all out loud together in
No.
front of them?
I am a
The
stay-at-home
ragtag party
spouse who
starts arguing with
just
each
hangs out
other.
with all of them.
No,
I just hang out with them all the time. It's fine.
You're dropping it? Okay.
Yeah.
I immediately am just like reassuring them all of just like, we totally have a plan and everything.
Are you guys hiding from what's outside or inside? Because we can get you to the keep.
They herded us in here. I don't know what their plan is, but we can't fight back.
Okay, we're gonna all need to go at once, and we'll watch out for you guys.
What if LSAO and I put all of them to sleep? The people, not the people inside, the people outside.
Okay.
I can't sleep with the hostages.
Like, wait a minute.
Sleep on everyone here. No, I meant the people that are outside,
Yeah.
and that gives us
Yeah,
like a minute
yeah,
head start
sure.
to run.
Correct.
You know, it's an imposter.
Yeah.
Sorry,
They're only
everyone.
cultists,
That's
so
okay.
it probably wouldn't be charmed.
I need you
Just
to be in
looking-
here with me.
Looking at Icarus's face was just like. But anyway,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
we can do that.
Oh yeah, that's the hit point funky thing. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that mess again,
But time to.
like twice.
You're gonna attempt to cast it twice?
No,
Well,
each
she's
of us
going
are
to cast it
casting.
on like one pair, or they are going to cast it on one pair, and
Yeah.
I'm going to cast it on the other pair.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Okay.
And I'm going to
let's do
cast
it.
it at second level.
Same.
Nice. Okay, so these guys.
Why not?
I mean, we're gonna fight a dragon, so that might be a good reason why not. But it's
Just
fine.
kidding. First level.
28 hit points from me. There was
28.
some
Okay.
sad numbers in that first.
Whoops,
Ooh,
sorry.
these were all not sad numbers, but I cannot math. This is gonna take a long time.
So I guess, are you guys like herding up all of the beings that are in this?
Yeah. Now that you guys are like doing that, we're gonna like start getting people ready to go out as much as we can.
Ready.
So, like we're gonna go quickly. We're gonna go all at once.
And very quietly, because they're just taking a nap.
Well, yes, but quickly and quietly don't work at the same time in D&D
Yeah.
logic. So,
I
I'm gonna go for
cast
quick.
it. I casted
Quick
it
to the
first
key.
level, but I got 38.
This is a bullshit.
I rolled incredibly well.
Okay, so what was the total HP on that?
38 for me.
And 28 for me.
Jesus. Okay, not even close. You guys are definitely able to put all four of these things to sleep, like in an instant. And as far as you can tell, there are no more.
I'm gonna look over to Juno from like
Get him
the
out, get
people.
him
I'm
out.
gonna go ready,
Everybody
and
go.
then we zoot.
Okay, are you which direction are you heading? You can ping it, or you can use this tool to like point.
I would say right out of the wall and directly towards that number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not going
Yeah,
down
we
the
just got a
roads,
beeline.
just straight beeline. Yeah.
Yeah, behind the houses and stuff like that.
Like along the magical river, perhaps?
Okay. Sure. So that will
Oh, wow,
require.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
That's okay. I can delete that.
Drawing with Chrissy.
Here.
Here.
This is
Okay, so
Hey, we have another table.
there's another table. Oh God.
Goodness.
Oh my god.
Which one?
Thank you, friend.
Oh no, it's a bad one.
Why can't I see it?
Wait, he's gotta learn his lesson
Murder
by
is
now.
trying to kill us.
Martyr
Okay.
is trying to
This is gonna be a TPK.
All right, we're gonna do bad
Hey,
table.
we're on the right channel then.
I need a D100 from one of you 5, please.
I'll do it because I'm already cursed. It can't get any worse.
Can't
No,
do.
I'm
Blind for an
cursing.
entire session
I'm-
like Tony's character.
Has anyone not done one yet, or can I do it?
Go for it.
Okay.
I'm currently
Yeah.
cursed as well. Somehow, I'm
Maybe
not
we
sure.
should let Olta do it.
66.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
This is a bad
66. Uh-oh.
This is a very bad sign.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to help me out with those notifications because for some reason I'm not seeing them anymore.
I'm
got
just
you.
looking at them in chat.
Eyes on
It's
chat.
fine.
Okay. Thank you. So we're looking
Yeah.
at 66, yes?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Gotta...
Okay.
This is Sir Heck again.
Oh no.
No.
You get a second set of eyes.
Murder.
Um,
My special
I'm
eye.
just gonna say you know this. It doesn't specify, so I'm just gonna make the decision. You know this. You are god awful at swimming. Like,
Oh, okay.
like attempting, probably not even on the table.
I think
You
like
you
rock.
cannot swim.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
I gotta note that. I got all these curses and crap now that I can keep track of everybody because they're permanent.
We can just pretend that the mouth on my stomach didn't happen.
Yeah.
On my chest, sorry.
Just forget that.
We first.
I don't
Oh,
even
like
know
that.
how I'm cursed yet.
That's true. At least you don't have a
Yeah.
mouth.
I
A
mean, then
second mouth.
I could have that fun water
Oh
trick
man!
that Rudolph was
If we
talking
get more
about.
bads, I think I'm gonna have to switch up which bad table I use. I didn't think we were gonna get that many. Yikes! Okay.
So, beeline.
So you're going straight to the secret tunnel then?
Yeah.
Okay. You would remember that the tunnel is basically single file.
Yep.
So how are you guys sending people or going in yourselves?
I am going in last because I'm going to set up a bear trap
Okay.
inside the door.
Cool.
Nice.
I can go first.
Yeah,
let's
I
do
think
Have, like,
let's
one
do
person
like
head the
half
line.
and
Oh,
then
okay, half.
the
Okay.
middle and then half the party.
Okay.
So that
Same.
they're
Yeah.
protected.
hmm
Protect.
Attack.
And is everyone that was in there like healthy enough to like run?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
nobody
Do they need
really
help?
seems hurt. They're all
Okay.
obviously incredibly scared, and some of them are like really exasperated. But nobody's hurt.
Okay. As long as we can get everyone there, yeah.
Okay. So did I hear correctly? You're sending all of them before any of you?
No, I'm going first.
Oh, you're going first. Okay.
Which is,
I think we should
Probably
spread
okay.
out like space between the people to make sure they're okay.
yeah. I was
can
gonna say
go,
at
like, kind
least
of in the
have.
middle of the crowd. That's fine.
I was gonna say at least have some of us in front and some of us in back. Maybe spread it out more.
I'll
So
go.
maybe-
I'm gonna. Alta will head in front. She is the slowest moving.
And then Juno and I will take up the rear then.
Okay.
Is there anyone who's able to like collapse tunnels or anything like that?
Oh.
I mean,
I almost took that.
I
I'm
could
like,
turn. I could wild shape into something that's destructive enough to do it. I guess. Like,
There
that's
is
something
Marty.
that I
There
could
is not
do.
a puddle in the tunnel.
I can cast Featherfall.
The best,
Nope,
the
I
best
got
thing I
nothing.
got is wild shaping into something that could destroy the tunnel, maybe.
I can.
It's okay.
Nope.
We can just hope that the bear trap
Yeah.
holds up
Well,
anything that
if-
comes through the
if
door.
nothing sees us, we're fine.
Yeah.
But for now, like we'll deal with that when we get to it. But for now, we should just barricade it from the inside if anything happens.
Yep.
Yes.
Barricade it.
I do have a quick comment for chat because it's come up a couple times. Tyranny of Dragons is a very well-known campaign because it I think it was one of the flagships for 5th edition. Yes, we are starting at level 3, and I think it's fair to semi-spoil that we are going to level 20. For those who know this adventure, that's not how it's written, but I have modified everything accordingly. So the level 3 versus level 1 aspect of this encounter right now is kind of negligible, assuming that I modified in a balanced way.
I
It's a
mean, I
big-
think
big
Chad
assumption.
is taking care of balancing
think
it
so,
with
too.
all of the bad
Yeah,
tables,
we
so-
have to. The chat cleric is coming in hot tonight for sure. on both ends.
Chat is not being a cleric right now.
Trickster
Chat-
cleric.
You know, the chat is being a cleric. Chat is, okay? Clerics
Yeah.
are different.
Yeah, base level 1 for this is definitely really rough for sure. But yeah, there's not Aster. Eliseo, you're in the tunnel. I'm gonna say about half of the commoners are able to get into the tunnel before the rest of you see a couple of kobolds coming this direction, and they definitely notice you and start running at you.
Okay. Is that initiative or?
They're
Try
far
them.
enough away that it's not initiative yet.
How far are they? 120 feet over blast.
I believe they're just 100 feet. Yep, they're about 100 feet away.
I would like to fire an Eldritch Blast at the first one.
Okay, in that case, you know what? We'll just I'm gonna flip to the other page real quick and just copy this guy. There we go. All the way over here. You guys are here.
Aw,
Kobold.
thanks, Mr. Rogers' bloodstained sweater.
Olta, next roll advantage. Nice. Okay, so you're Eldritch Blasting which one?
Whichever one's in front.
Okay. Let's roll that attack. Oh yeah, that hits.
Wait, that's so weird. Oh, it's a 7. It looked like a 1 on my screen, and I panicked. 9 force damage.
Okay, you hit this guy so hard that he has to stop in his tracks for a second. This one's gonna pull ahead a little bit. The scaling on their tokens is not proportionate, so I'll move them as best as I can. The one starts pulling ahead, but they're definitely still charging at you.
Can I see this as well? Since I
Anybody
was
who's not
back?
in the tunnel would see this, yes.
Perfect. So
Yeah.
we were the last two that were going in.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna say everyone else and a couple. It's just you guys and a couple commoners left on the outside of the tunnel.
all right, to follow up my brother's Eldritch Blast. That's what it was, right?
Yeah. You don't know that. It was a
Yeah,
glowy
I don't
thing.
know that. I am going to cast.
I'm a good cleric boy, like our family raised.
Yep, good cleric. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt
Yes.
Okay.
at the one that is making its way ahead. So we're basically in a competition with one.
Yeah, we're like tag teams.
pew 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 pew. And so
Wait, this is a competition?
You shot
is
the
now.
second one.
I shot the one that is didn't get hit before.
Okay.
You
So-
do
Yeah.
a very different
The one that's made
use
its
of
way
your relationship.
forward is 12 radiant damage hits them.
Nice. Okay. So that one, I'm gonna even say you hit it so hard that it falls over on the ground. It's obviously extremely hurt. Not dead yet, but you had a very clean hit with that. This one is gonna get a little bit closer as a result. I'm treating this like half initiative, like before.
Yeah, I'm gonna let my brother take the next fire at the one that's getting closer again, and then
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
go
we'll-
after the one that's
Yeah,
eventually gets back
we'll
up.
just keep doing this, you know.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna shoot. Is he on the ground? Because that would be disadvantage to attack it, right?
Yeah, this one tripped on the ground after getting hit so
Okay.
hard.
So I'll
But
just
with
go back to
Guiding
shooting.
Bolt, it is with advantage, so it'd just be a straight roll.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to shooting mine because it's a
Oh,
straight roll
true.
anyways. 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Very nice.
And then seeing her shoot hers, I'm gonna strum my lyre harder. And then this is I just rolled the damage and you can go through. 8 force damage.
Okay. It falls to the ground it was already on the ground. You see its body just go completely limp as it was struggling to get up. You definitely killed him.
And I just look and I go, I think I won the race.
And
Juno,
then
is that another one?
Yeah, I send 9 points of radiant damage into the one that's running alongside of it, and just then coyly pull out my bear trap and just stare kind of menacingly at my brother and say, after you.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. I don't want any of that.
Because, you know, that's apparently what we have in our adventurers pack. So.
Wait, we have one of those?
We get a bear trap. Or at least I do in mine.
Yeah,
My acolyte background and stuff like
An
that.
acolyte gets a bear trap?
I do.
Yep.
Amazing.
Okay. So then we're just gonna move back to putting the people back.
Okay.
We can
So you're gonna. I'm assuming you guys are gonna like try to close the door behind you. It doesn't. It doesn't like latch properly or anything, but it's like it's metal on metal basically. So you can kind of let friction do its thing, and it sort of stays shut. It's not like swinging open or anything, but you're definitely not able to lock
like
it.
a tree in front of it or something. To, like,
A tree?
no, like to disguise it from the outside. Can you like put some brush over it or something?
Well, you would
I
know
don't
that
know.
it was disguised enough from the outside that you would not have seen it unless you were intentionally looking for it or already knew it was there.
See, there we go.
So she's putting the bear trap in front of the door. I think we should try to
It's
barricade.
like, it's not in front of the door, so like if you were to open the door, you would step on the bear trap. So it's like on our side. So that way it's
On the
kind of like set
inside?
up as a trap. Yeah, it's set up on the inside
Yeah.
of the door, so that way it's like, oh, I'm going through this tunnel. Whomp.
Right.
And then
Very much
I would
supposed to be
like
like her trap.
just like find some stuff like nearby to like try to prop against the door to keep it like shut as long as possible.
Yeah, if there's any like shrubs or something, Aster can just like druid craft a bunch of it over the door. At least try.
Okay. Are you all? I'm assuming you're all. It's like one way. So you're heading in now.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna see Sergeant Markuth again, basically greeting people, and you would see that there's a significantly increased number of people in here now compared to when you first got here. And he's gonna say, "Oh, thank you so much. We knew that the temple might be a place that hostages were taken. Is that where you got these guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Was there anyone else behind you?"
Not that I could see.
Not that we could tell.
Not anymore.
Okay. And he has this like, he's wide-eyed, he's definitely got the adrenaline going, but he's got like the steel resolve. Like he's got plans, he's got intentions, he's moving on to the next thing. And he starts going over here.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you have anyone who could mold metal here, or would be better at sealing a door that is no longer locked?
We don't have very many troops of magical means, but we can try to barricade it.
Yeah.
Okay,
That'd be best.
there is a hunting trap right on the ground right before you get to the door, so just be aware if you send anyone down there that there is something that could rip off their foot. Thank you.
We'll have them go from the outside. And he's going to turn around and start talking with the governor. And as that happens... whoa! That's not what I meant to do. You are going to hear this the loudest it's been yet.
Is this the beginning of Skyrim?
This is the beginning of Skyrim.
As an adult blue dragon descends on the keep.
Onto the keep,
There's
or
like dive bombing at the keep. I have a handout I want to show you for this because I think it depicts this very, very well.
Can I use my last chronal shift to make it not?
Oh no, I lost the handout.
Oh no, I guess that means it doesn't actually show up.
Nice try. Let me just give it a quick look just to make sure.
This is a big no.
Oh, bummer. That's okay. But yeah, you can see it coming from the west, and it just was kind of circling when it gave that last roar, and now it dives toward the keep, and you can see that along these upper edges here. This is like a stairway right here, and you can see along these upper edges is about what is that, about 15 archers along that front wall, and they all simultaneously fire arrows at this thing as it's descending, and a few seem to like make purchase and not just bounce off, but he swoops in and breathes out this line of lightning at this corner. And you see a couple of guards go down and they fall into the keep, and a couple more are like instantly shocked, but they're able to kind of hold themselves, and the dragon swoops away. I wish you could see the dragging so I didn't have to do this click thing, but he's definitely doing like a dive and out sort of thing, and he's coming around for a second attack. Is there anything that you want to do?
How far is it?
Right here,
I've got a lot of bad ideas right now.
200
Yeah,
feet.
really.
I do too. All of mine are terrible.
About 200 feet.
Cast sleep on the dragon.
Yeah.
So where it just shot lightning at people, right?
Uh-huh.
I want to get up there because it's not gonna attack the same place twice, you know, whatever. That's how dragons think, right? And I want to, when it comes closer, I want to cast Hexblade's Curse on it.
Cast what?
Hexblade's Curse.
Hexblade's Curse. Oh, damn.
And then I'd like to prep a spell for when it's in range.
I would also like to prep a spell for when it is in range, and that spell is Command.
Okay.
I've never thought of commanding a dragon before.
I'm gonna just give it a whirl, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's fine.
I mean,
I don't think we're gonna kill it. I think we need to actually.
we absolutely are not.
We need to hurt it a little bit so it
No.
like doesn't want to risk it. You know?
I'm not finding... Oh, Hexblade's Curse. There it is.
Yes. I can ping it for you if you want.
That would be fantastic. Please. Juno, what are you preparing?
Command.
Okay.
Oh, holes and ice knife, because why not?
I am going to be near them, and I'm going to cast Rope Trick to give us a place to retreat and hide in case things go terribly.
Oh.
Okay. You would, after a couple times in here, you would see that some people are heading into doors right here on the southeastern or the southwestern part of this circular. This is a tower. You can see that it's a tower. Oh, it's a raid.
Thank you, Indigo Command.
Hi, Indigo.
Conveniently, we're
Thank
also
you.
getting raided in the game by a dragon.
They're having a bad time.
Having
Wow.
a bad
Um,
time.
Fighting a dragon at level 3.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Because the governor does not have a token, I'm going to... And I can't change your name. Where's your name? There you are.
His name is Jeff.
Yeah, I like Jeff.
There you go. So these guys are like basically together inside the keep. I know the scaling of
Yeah,
the
they
tokens
are.
is all funky, but
Ew.
Hey.
they're like planning and sort of bolstering the guards as they're all readying their next set of arrows. Kind of a mix between like longbows and crossbows. But they're like military style. They're issuing commands. They're sort of helping shepherd more people into the safe areas. And clearly the guards on this side are kind of shoring up the section that they lost a couple. And the dragon makes for another swoop at the northern corner. Are you guys unleashing your spells like when it gets within range or when it gets close?
When it gets within
within
range,
range.
for me, which is 60 feet.
Same.
Mine is 60 feet as well, yes.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
so all 60. Are you guys on the walls? Are you inside? Where are you positioned right now?
I was going to be here unless I can see that it wouldn't be close enough. Because
We unfortunately have to like retcon a little bit. You would have had to make this decision before it started swooping. Otherwise, you wouldn't have time to get up there.
okay, I'll just go like up to the top of the staircase and stay there.
Okay.
Yep. That's where Juno would have been. She would have just followed her brother.
Okay.
So that way she could
Followed
actually
my
see
way.
while casting.
Gotcha. Okay, so here-ish is when you would have been able to unleash those spells. Okay, and what were they again?
Ice knife for me.
Dissonant whispers for me.
In command for me.
Okay, ice
trick.
knife. Okay,
I
make a
got it.
ranged spell attack.
Yep. And I'll use the advantage that Cole gave me.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. I want to. Oh, come on. Okay, never mind. That doesn't hit.
I'm actually going to
I
flavor this a
have
little bit for you.
I can make you redo that again.
Ooh.
Do you want to do it?
Yeah,
I will
let's do the
chronal
time warp
shift.
again.
Let's do the time warp again.
Time warp. All right.
Chronal shift. Try it again.
And just to make sure, that is specifically after you know the result of the roll, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So that
Yep.
checks out.
I make this decision after I see whether the roll succeeds or fails, and then you have to roll the second. You have to use the second one.
Nice.
Okay. Well, let's try it again.
Let's do the time warp again.
Believe in you.
Ice knife again. Oh, come on. Why am I rolling so bad?
Okay, you fling out a spear
It
of
still does
ice,
damage,
and even before it seems to finish conjuring out of your hand, it like blips for a second because Eliseo cast a spell on you, and then you see the rest of it release, and it is going to connect with the hide of this dragon, but it shatters and seems to do very little, right?
Yeah, I think it just hits the whole damage. Pretty sure. It's one of those weird ones.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it explodes. You're staying within 5 feet. Must make a dex
Okay, so the
save or
attack
take-
damage doesn't do anything, but cold damage might.
The cold damage might, yeah.
Okay, so it does a dex save, right?
Which like probably fine, but
That's a dirty 20.
yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay.
This is fine.
And it's all or nothing.
Dang
Okay.
it, my spitball didn't work, guys.
Aw,
Okay, what
shame.
was,
well, get
I
in a
believe-
rope trick just in case.
Icarus, you had something you were sending off to?
Yes. So I will do that. Not a lot of damage, but it first has to make a DC 14 Wisdom save, and then if it fails, it takes 8 full psychic damage. Wow, I'm so good at this.
13.
That was 13. So it takes 8 psychic damage plus 2, so 10 psychic damage because it's cursed by my Hexblade's cursed. And then, so for the spell, I Hexblade's cursed it, so you see like a ring of light come around it, and like it almost like comes down from the sky and wraps around it, and then it like vanishes. And so it's like activating the curse, and then I basically have like a banshee scream at it. And it takes 10 psychic damage and must use its reaction to fly its movement speed away.
What was the spell on that again?
Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant Whispers.
I love that.
Oh, it only rolled the
That's what we
damage,
like
that's
to
alright.
It's actually, you get the sense that this should work. You have like a brief psychic connection with this dragon, and it twinges for a second, but then it has no effect.
Can't be feared. Okay.
You could make that assumption.
I just look at it like, oh shit.
So does any damage happen from any of that on a save, specifically?
Did it save?
It saves.
didn't- Oh. The fear is only like a side effect. Like it didn't make the save. Did it actually like re-roll it or?
No, it's out of character. It's a legendary resistance.
Oh, okay. I just missed that part, I guess. So that it takes half damage.
Okay.
So it would be
4.
4.
All right, we
Actually,
did
it would be
5 or 5
It
because
would be
he did.
6 because the +2 is automatic.
Ah, okay.
+2 is from my curse, not from the spell.
Oh, yep.
Got it. Okay,
it'd be
so
6
automatic.
damage. It was a weird
Noted.
technicality there. Like, it didn't pass by still little damage, but yeah, okay.
All right, and then Juno, did you have the last one?
Yep.
All right.
So she's casting Command. So it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 14. I think. It's either DC 14 or
Oh my
16.
god.
Gosh darn.
26.
I
I
mean,
think
it's
it's
a
fine.
legendary creature.
Yeah.
Y'all remember when we said this was gonna be the sauna episode?
No.
Yeah, about that.
Shouldn't we be on a beach somewhere?
Yeah.
This is our
We
beach
already
episode.
Does anything happen on a save?
No, nothing happens on a save.
Okay.
But I would like to grab everyone that's up here with me and just like pull them down so we're at least like below
I
the
made you
ledge.
a rope trick for
Well,
this.
this is
Are you
your
biased?
reaction
Yes.
essentially on the dragon's turn. So I'm not going to retcon and say it came after you because it was making a targeted strike this direction. I already said that. So you can on your turn do that, but it's going to swoop here and make another dragon or a breath attack. Lightning just spews out of its mouth at this corner, and another 3 guards fall off of the corner inside, and then it swoops out this way.
I followed you guys and set up a rope trick right behind you so that you could climb into it in case the dragon went directly after you.
What does the rope trick do again? It's
Rope
been a hot
trick
minute
is an
since I've used
extra
that spell.
dimensional box where spells cannot penetrate.
Ooh.
Spells cannot.
Spells and damage cannot. Let me
Okay.
pull up the actual description here.
You have to use your movement to get in it, though, like to climb the rope, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to like climb up the rope.
Yes. Attacks and spells can't cross through the entrance into or out of the extra dimensional space, but those inside can see out of it as if by a window. Yeah. It is 8 creatures, 8 medium or smaller creatures can fit in it.
Nice.
Yep.
Are you casting that right now?
I cast it when they cast their spells so that they could just all withdraw into it when we needed
Oh.
to.
Got it. Okay, so this is now essentially your guys' turn. Are you doing that? Are you
I mean, if we want to make more attacks and then climb in or something, I don't know.
Mhm.
Like use your movement, get in there so that you can't get hurt by the breaths.
Yeah,
Was
so
my
our plan is going to be
thinking.
to pop in, pop out, basically.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Get in the hidey hole.
okay? The dragon's going to circle around for yet another
I'm in the box.
swoop in.
What's in the box? It's me, the wizard.
This is a good point, I think, to take another short break, if that's okay with you guys.
Sure.
Okay, chat, we'll be right back. All right, we back. And now there's a big old Dargon. It's going to be swooping in.
The Dagron comes in the night.
Nerp.
Help.
There he goes. He's letting out another
I'm in the rope
breath of
trick.
lightning at these guys.
Oh, he's coming.
It's pretty clear that they have no reasonable shot at staying this thing at all. But seemingly out of nowhere, he flies back over this direction and perches on top of this building and lets out one more roar. And it's as if everything outside of the keep seems to stop for a minute.
Is he also a chronomancer?
You can hear the faint sounds of fire burning in the distance around you. You can see the plumes of smoke coming from basically everywhere north and west and a little bit south of you. And for some reason, the dragon has stopped. For a minute, you're not really able to hear anything else happening outside the keep. Is there anything you want to do in the course of about a minute?
far is it from us to the dragon, from here to here?
He's perched on top of that building. It is about 100 feet.
Can I just spend a minute shooting Eldritch Blast to screw with him?
I mean, you could.
Juno is going to go down to where all the people were, and she is going to cast her Twilight Sanctuary and hopefully heal some people that are just laying there on the ground. But she specifically will drop it once the dragon comes back.
Twilight
Asher's
Sanctuary.
eyes are not leaving.
Hear
that
me
dragon.
out.
Also, you guys should also take a step in my Twilight Sanctuary because I can also give you temporary HP,
Perfect.
like on top.
I'll spend one round in it, and then I'll go back and start shooting Eldritch Blast.
Hear me out. What if Puff goes and harasses the dragon enough to give Icarus advantage?
Oh, the aid function? Yes, please.
Make a wisdom check.
Me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Why?
the dragon. Break
How
point.
just one piss off
Why?
dragon?
I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2?
No.
Uh-huh.
It could work.
Yeah, go for it. Teamwork. That's how we make the dream work, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
What? I totally just had a brain fart. What am I doing? I'm looking for... Okay.
Ooh.
9
we all
temporary hit points for everybody,
I will take.
including all these peasants that are just strewn about on the ground in here.
Okay, I feel like it was a little aggressive for you to call them peasants. They're
I mean, they
commoners. Connotation feels negative, though.
Yeah.
Are you sending Puff?
Juno's
Whether she
somebody
sends
enough.
whether she sends Puff or not, I'm gonna start shooting Eldritch Blast any minute now.
Hi, sorry. I will send Puff to at least, like, do an investigation of, like, can I see anything about the dragon's weaknesses or something? And if that works as a distraction for an Eldritch Blast, that would be great. Okay, thanks.
You can make a... Let's do a nature check to see if there's anything you know about dragons.
Oh, that's the first time that I've ever gotten a cocked dice in this dice tray. That's a 17 plus I don't know what my nature is. Oh, 21.
Okay, so you know that dragons are incredibly smart and powerful creatures in pretty much every way.
Yes.
You would not reasonably assume that you could actually distract this thing enough that any sort of attack would be advantageous to it.
Yeah.
Okay, so ready or not, here we go. Can I start my rounds of blasting?
Yeah, go ahead and do one.
Go. I guess I need to just get ready to drag him into the
20.
room trick then.
You hit this thing right in square in its chest, and it stares at you.
Oh no.
I'm scared.
As
I'm
you guys
assuming I
are starting
shouldn't
to
roll
like figure out
damage.
what you're doing, no, you're not rolling damage. You're gonna see a small platoon of, well, I say small, but much larger than the small groups of random attackers you've seen to this point. You're going to see a larger but still kind of small-ish, much more organized platoon of people start walking up to the keep from this direction. I need to take 2 seconds. I keep like remembering what I need to do and then forgetting. I need to look something up.
Okay. So, I don't think it's really going to be beneficial to shoot the dragon. I definitely did nothing. So something else is probably going to happen. He's just kind of chilling there.
Oh, okay.
Seo's
Found it.
just giving a, like, ya think face.
Well, I hit it last time, didn't I? Okay, I thought it was like some free hits, you know? Like, every little bit helps. Come on.
Okay, so you will notice after some time that a tall, very tall humanoid figure with the head and tail of a dragon are walking up this path, accompanied by about 24 kobolds and about just as many hooded cultists basically in almost like marching lines behind him. I have an image to show you. This one I'm actually going to find because there we
this
go.
feels like a time to use my good table of advantage on all musical checks, and I should just convince him that he loves us.
Uh-huh.
Langdedrosa Cyanwrath.
Langdedrosa.
Langdedrosa?
Langdedrosa.
Langdedrosa.
As he gets to about here, he's going to stop and hold up a hand. It's clear that this guy is in some sort of command because everyone behind him stops. And by this point, you're also able to see that there are 4 people being basically dragged along by the kobolds behind him.
How dare.
He's going to take a very casual look sort of across the wall. There's enough torches, and between all the torchlights on the keep and the burning fires, the burning buildings behind him, you're able to see all of this at least clearly enough. And then he begins to speak with you in a sort of unnatural, booming voice.
You all have done so well today. I bet you almost thought you could do something for yourselves. But we have what we need, and I'm rather bored. So I have a request. These 4 prisoners I have no use for. So I will trade them to you. In exchange, I ask for just one capable champion to challenge me.
Guys, I've got 2 mouths, I can do it.
No.
We have to do something. We can't just let him keep 4 people.
We could also leave it up to the mayor of this town to do so.
Okay.
We do.
As you guys are discussing, the governor and sergeant are both going to look at each other like, shit. And this is the first time, until this point, they are, they have had resolve. They have had, it's almost as if they've had a plan, or even if they didn't, they knew what to do next. They've been helping people. They've been rallying troops. At this point, they see this guy just throwing out a 1v1 me, bro, and a clearly mature dragon behind him, everybody's just acting casual. They have no idea what to do. But then the sergeant speaks up. Oh no, that's my sister.
No.
And you can see that the 4 people are 1 woman, and the Sergeant Markuth would say those are her children. I have to do something. I have to do it.
Oh.
Before he leaves us, Juno will walk up and cast Sanctuary on them.
The governor's basically going to start arguing at this point.
Oh.
No, Sergeant.
She's saving that for the person that goes.
Okay, we can wreck on that. That's okay.
Okay.
He's going to start arguing there has to be another way. There has to be another way. This guy is going to kill you. There's no way.
I would like to persuade him not to go. I'm going to be like, if you go, those children will have no father. Let someone else go.
Wait,
I'm not sure that you know how children work at this point.
What?
That's his
Uncle.
sister.
That's his sister.
Oh, wait,
Not-
Bud.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
No.
Okay,
Reel it back, reel it back.
I'm really concerned given that I married your sister right now.
Yeah.
Did chat really
anything
stop,
nice.
or did I just lose chat?
Mine
It's still going.
accidentally closes
Mine's
every
still
now and then.
going
I
for
think
me.
it's still going. But I'm gonna retcon that and try again and go. No, you're their family.
There
You
it
shouldn't
is.
go. They need a parental figure with their mother. And clearly fumble on my words, but I'm really trying. I'm trying to be a good person. I'm trying to save people. I was like, let someone else go instead. We can, we need to think of another way out of this. You can't just run guns blazing in there.
As you guys are all like arguing, Ulta will draw her two short swords and she will say, "I'll fucking go right now," and start walking towards the front door.
And I will cast Sanctuary on Olta?
So.
And this is it. And this is where it begins.
No, someone clip. They won't have a father.
Guess what's going on TPR?
Oh no! Oh man. Okay. So Olta, when you get to the door, hang on. I need to put you.
I'm not going to be able to open the door myself, so I will need this door.
I will open the door for you and cast Sanctuary.
Whoa, Ulta's huge.
Okay.
That's not right.
Ulta, I didn't know you were a blue kobold.
I can't wait until I have enlarge reduce and I can actually make Ulta just huge.
I'm probably going to die right now, so like,
No!
I will not let Ulta
If
die.
Ulta is actually going, I will also cast heroism on her.
Okay, so Ulta is going to come out, and he busts out laughing.
This is your champion. Well, it's no wonder the rest of this went the way it did. Nevertheless, here are my terms. 1-on-1. No one interferes.
And he says that, scanning the entire tower again.
No, this was from the last. This was from the last fight. It's fine.
That's just a regular owl out there. It's totally not mine. It's fine.
Are you gonna?
In good faith, I will release the children.
And the kobolds shove the kids to the side here, and they come running straight toward you, Ulta, clearly going for the door. And then he continues.
But this one is my assurance that you will cooperate.
And then he looks right at you, Ulta, and nods as if to ask if you are ready.
I will nod back.
You can mark down 4 temporary hit points because I already did it, so it's too late
Yeah,
now.
and you've got 9 from inside, so you've got 13.
Temporary hit points. We got a lot of buffers on this team.
Woo!
Yeah,
Very good.
I'm actually going to break the fourth wall and say that this order of no interference, wink wink, is directed at the chat cleric as well. And he's going to pipe in. He's going to pipe in one more time.
Second mouth. In the middle of this.
He's going to pipe up one more time and say,
No one interferes.
and with that utterance, his tail smacks the ground.
Ulta, do it back. Look brave.
You would notice. You would notice that the dragon folds its wings in, and it's clearly taking a relaxed stance. And the kobolds with their spears behind Langdedrosa Cyanwrath here sort of militaristically stab them into the ground and cross their arms. Ulta, out of character, are you ready?
No. Here we go.
Good.
I was about to useless bard my way out of this, and you're like, no, I got it. And I was like,
I'm gonna give you some badass music here.
You deserve it.
So sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Ulta is literally our hero. She
We
is
love
the hero.
Ulta.
Actually,
Ulta.
Okay, we're just gonna do this right here, so I don't have to screw around with another
Oh
map.
my gosh.
sure.
But roll initiative.
Oh, this is good music.
Dumb Dragon Man, tell me I can't help. I love that. I love that so much.
21 total.
21. Okay. So, at the moment that you both feel ready, he is going to lunge toward you, but you rolled higher initiative, so you get the first move.
Okay, so I'm going to immediately. You guys will see the Kingfisher show up again, and swarm around Olta. She will bonus action Hunters mark him immediately. So let me mark that out of my spells real quick. So that I don't
Also,
try.
excuse me for interrupting, but since the beginning of your turn, you get 4 additional temporary hit points, and you get 4 additional on each of the start of your turns.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, it's a lot of math to add in there, but hopefully it helps.
But it's gonna be worth it.
Heroism is a very good spell.
That is my inner paladin coming out.
Yeah.
That was from what you cast before, right?
Yeah, before she left.
Okay.
Before he said no interference, so it's
Yeah.
snuck under the radar. It's fine.
We definitely kept our things like above board.
Okay. Just cause, everybody go ahead and make an insight check.
That one.
Oof.
Yeah.
7.
24.
Okay.
I get advantage on insight rolls because
Yeah.
it's spooky elf.
Amazing.
Okay, so everybody except Juno is kind of like really taken aback by this whole thing and like scared for Ulta. Juno, you have really, really decent understanding of this sort of personality. This is like a pure narcissist. But he also is like nobody to take lightly. You are confident that he will honor his own terms, given the situation at hand and understanding that they could just wipe the floor with everybody here if they really wanted to.
Good to know. She'll just go squeeze Eliseo's hand.
Awesome.
I'm gonna walk up and squeeze Juno's hand.
Okay.
Stand there like a couple Care Bears, get ready.
Okay, so I have Hunter marked him and drawn out my swarm. And I will roll to attack with my short sword.
Does
Okay.
Aster need a hand to squeeze?
Sure.
Ulta, you can move yourself, so you can go where you choose to go.
Accept it.
You can. My hand is open
Okay.
if you need it. We can all just stress this out together.
Oh, it won't let. Oh no, I will. I can.
Chat, can you hold my hand real quick?
Yeah, chat. Please hold our hands. You can't do anything else, so just please hold our hands.
19 to hit.
As you swing, he's going to quickly swing up his spear and parry the attack. You do not make purchase with this attack.
Okay.
I'm so afraid.
Anything else?
No, those are my bonus actions and my actions.
Okay. He is going to take that very same spear and swing and stab at you.
Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Is a 19 and a 9 to hit.
The 19 will, but the 9 will not.
Okay, that is.
Did they make a saving throw? A wisdom saving throw?
Well, did Sanctuary break because she made the attack first?
Oh, I think it might have.
Oh, what was it that you
yeah,
had?
never mind. Yep,
It would
never
have,
mind.
yeah.
Yep, it's gone.
Okay.
Just kidding. So
No worries. Okay, so the one attack will do 19 total damage.
There goes all.
Sorry, 7. 19 was to hit. Big yikes.
Okay.
I blocked it all with my 8 temporary hit points.
Yay!
Yep, that's all that happens on his turn. So you are up.
You get 4 more hit points, temporary.
Or, oops. I'm fixing my hit points. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
This is all
you can
math.
do a lot of math.
Math. Okay, so I will roll to attack again with the short sword, stabbing up. Because I'm assuming he's significantly taller.
Yeah, this is like an almost 8-foot dude.
Stab him in the kneecap.
Go for the knees.
So 17, 18, 19, 22 to hit.
Okay, that does hit.
Okay, so it'll be 1d6 plus 3 plus another d6 of piercing damage from my swarm.
Okay.
So that's 6. I'm like panic clicking through D&D Beyond.
Don't forget.
Oh, did you get Hunter's Mark?
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I did not remember. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat.
That's the chat cleric coming in.
Chat
Yeah, there you
cleric
go.
doing
They're
whatever
doing what
they
they
can.
can.
Chat is holding our hands. Thanks, chat. I love you.
So that's 1. So that's
Purple, that will not count as
13
interference.
total.
Anything that is like
Oh,
in-game mechanic, like changes. That is just remembering something she already did. It's all good.
Sorry, thank you.
So,
Dragon just
Total.
breathes lightning, it's over.
so what was the
broken the
final result
terms.
of that?
13 total.
13 total. That will not hit.
He's down.
You're going to.
No, that was the
No,
damage.
that was damage.
Oh, the damage. Okay, my bad.
It's 13 damage. I only have 1 attack per round, so.
Yeah, remember we're level 3.
We babies.
Do you have a bonus action to hit attack? Because weren't you dual wielding short swords?
2 weapons right now?
I think it was just for the aesthetic.
I am a 2-weapon fighter, but I didn't think I got that till 5.
Does it?
No, that's a second attack. You can still
Yeah.
attack on a
Yeah, I
bonus
think
action
it's-
with
yeah.
the
Yep,
light
you can
weapon.
attack twice with those weapons.
Okay, well then I'll do a second dual-wielding attack.
It's like an offhand thing.
Yeah, I think the only thing is you don't add your dexterity to damage.
Yeah, it was a 5. It's not gonna hit. It's like gonna be a 9 total for the second one. So.
And did you use your chat advantage you got earlier on?
Yes, I used 1 of them.
Okay.
I'm saving the reroll for if I really fuck it.
I used up all my stuff because I didn't realize that this was gonna happen.
So what was the final result?
It was like a 9 total to hit on the
Oh, okay.
second attack. Yeah.
Yeah, that would definitely miss. He's going to. He's moving with like. It's crazy how quickly he moves for how big he is. As far as all of you can tell, he like half sheaths his spear, pulls out a greatsword, and swings twice at you, Olta. One is like an uppercut, and then another coming straight down. So, yeah. That's doing that weird. It's a 19 and then a 9.
The 19 will for sure hit. The 9 doesn't.
Okay, so that's another 7 piercing damage. Why is that piercing on the greatsword? Is it rolling the spear? It rolled the spear.
I was gonna say, this doesn't seem like big damage for a sword.
No, I'm sorry. I am going to re-roll that damage. This is not working properly. There it is. 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
That was just actually low roll damage, not just the wrong dice. Okay. Yeah, it's back to your turn. He's gonna be like dancing around you a little bit as he's taking these swipes. So it's not just like you guys are having a slap fight here.
Okay.
Plus 4 hit points.
Yes, I was just gonna say. Okay. Sure. Okay.
It's like half an attack.
And then I will roll for the 2 attacks with the short sword again.
Okay.
My 2 short swords. Oh my god, I got a natural 20.
Oh!
And then a 16.
Okay, the 20 will hit.
I'm sweaty. Well, I got the 16 wasn't with my modifier. So that was just
Okay.
So the natural 20 and then the 16, so that's 2 separate. The 16 I'll add for my short sword. Hang on 1 second.
Okay.
That'll be +5, so...
Okay, yeah, they both hit.
Okay, so I have to write this down. Math, chat. I'm a social worker. I don't do math.
Big move.
So, if each hunter is marked, that's only 1d6, or is it 1d6 for each attack?
Each attack.
Whenever you hit with a weapon attack, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this a little funny. So 12 on the first one.
Okay.
Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 on the second one.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna say, unless there's a specific way you want to flavor this attack, it's definitely not a killing blow, but do you want to flavor your attacks at all?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with chat and everybody here. I don't expect Olta to make this out alive, but she's really giving it her go. So you'll just kind of see her. So she's swiping up, aiming for major arteries in the legs, because that's about what she can probably reach on this massive guy. And as she kind of, I don't know, parries back, like in the back step, she's just gonna aim for that Achilles heel.
Nice.
Just give him a good solid slice through it.
Ankle biting.
Yeah, little ankle biting. Just going
All
for
right. Okay, so you're gonna slash at his basically like the weak points on his legs, and he'll definitely like grunt at this attack. Did you? When you roll damage, you're gonna double the damage die on the first one. Did you do that?
Okay, I did not.
Okay, 'cause that's the crit. Double the dice on the first one. Do you still have it? I forget.
No, I didn't write it.
I remember the second one being a 17. Was the first one a 12?
Yes, yes, it was.
Okay, so if you remove the modifier, what was that? That would have been your dice roll.
10.
The die roll was 10?
Yes, total.
Okay.
Math. I was like, did you guys see me with my fingers?
Thank you.
Okay, so that clearly looked like it was like you're making clean hits with those two, and he's going to sort of grunt in pain and immediately turn around, and he's going to hit you twice again with the short sword.
Sure.
Or the great sword. Uh-oh.
No. Stop it.
Yikes.
I wish I was a great
Okay,
cleric.
so this is the crit.
Like, zoink.
Oh, that's a nat 1 on the damage die. Okay, so that only does 11 damage on the crit.
Doesn't matter. Not looking good.
Okay, and then the second one is 13 slashing damage.
Oh, yeah. Listen.
Wait, is it 11 or is that multiplied by 2?
No, the damage die was 1, and then it's oh no, that's actually 6. The dice are 6, so that's not 11. That's 17 slashing, and then the second one is 13 slashing damage.
Oh yeah, she's down.
Okay. At that moment, he is going to. I gotta stop this. Everything around you guys stays dead silent. He lands this final blow, watches you go down, and sort of watches you for a few seconds to like make sure you're down. And then he's going to pound his chest and look up at the sky and just the dragon seems to respond.
So I don't know if this is a good or bad time to mention this, but technically she still gains temporary hit points even if she's down from my healing spell.
She had the temporary hit points. They would have been the first to go away from getting hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she still gains them on each of her turns as long as she's alive.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna flavor this enough to just say she's
stay
down.
Stay down.
She won't die outright.
And I'll be honest, Magic, I'll be real honest, even if I got 4 more hit points, she would have just kobold cowered and just like went belly up anyways and played dead.
Gotcha.
She would have just pretended like she was, because that's one of her class features anyway. She can like
Definitely wait it out, but if you do, you will have 24 hit points.
Okay. At that point, Langdedrosa seems to honor his terms and starts to walk away. He gives a sort of like wave of his hand, which is like 4 just tremendous claws, really, at the people in front of him this way, and the kobolds holding the woman shove her away as they did with the kids, and just about face and start marching west.
Juno will kind of like scurry out and go pick up Olta and bring Olta back to the keep.
Yep. Immediate cure wounds, like straight up.
All of us
The
are
dragon
like, "Oh,
also hops up and starts flying away. And as far as you guys can tell, every enemy in the town is following that formation. And after some time, even just a couple minutes, the governor and Sergeant Marcus would have verbally communicated that they think everyone is leaving or has left. So you guys said you were pulling Olta in and healing her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have dumped my D4 for healing that I got from chat right at the beginning of today's session and just been like, this goes into
Olta, you would have been down, but at the moment that this half dragon let out that cocky, victorious battle cry, you have like a tick in your mind, like a flash of an image, as if you were in the air directly above yourself, watching that final blow happen. And then you snap back to reality and like from the healing, just catch your breath, and you are now still very hurt, but safe in the company of all the people around you inside the keep. And I think that is a very good place for us to end for tonight.
Yeah. You guys will see all of my swarm as just hissing, angry baby possums.
I love this.
Just
I'm glad you decided.
Yeah.
Not stoked. Very protective right now. They're very concerned.
very not stoked. That's just the whole session.
Very not stoked. Okay, so that is going to conclude the gameplay for our session 1 of TPK Roleplay's rendition of Tyranny of Dragons. We call it the Queen's Gambit. And Sir Heck, if we could start with you again, please. Just a brief outro, where your name, where we can find you, and we'll go down the line again and end up for tonight.
Well, cool. All right, guys. I'm Sir Heckalot. You know. You can find me at Sir Heckalot on Twitter and Insta, and in the Discord, which hopefully someone will link in a second, but we have a very cool community that you should definitely join if you haven't already. We're really chill people. You don't have to play with us. You can just chill in the community with us. It's great. It's a fun time. We're all very supportive, and it's just wholesome. But other than that, you won't see me until Sunday for our next episode of Total Party Recap. Recapping just everything that happened this week, all, the modules that we've done 4 times in a row. And we will have a very special guest, Last Hit Point Hero. So if you want to hear his insights about the 2 modules that he is running for us, twice a week, every other week, definitely tune in. If you want to hear me ramble about this campaign, first episode, do that. And then you will also see me on the 23rd. I will be in the Raven's Crest one-shot. Second part of a 2-shot, the Electric Bastion Land thing that started as the Booth House during 14 days. Well, we're doing that again because everybody loved it. We love to play it. So we're doing that. It's going to be great. But other than that, I think that is all. So on to you guys.
All right, Niffer, you're up next.
Hi, I'm at Niffer everywhere that you care to find me. I am in 3 TPK shows, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Yesterday was Chris Estrad there every other week. Tonight is obviously very not stoked. And then tomorrow is the first episode of Frost Maiden, or I'm starting the hashtag. Please enforce it with me. It's Frost Maiden Friday.
Nice.
So I want to start a hashtag, okay? Just make my dreams come true, people. Yeah.
All right. Hyacinth?
Hi guys, it's Hyacinth. I play in BPS, Victorian Paranormal Society. Is that the name of it?
Sherlock
it's that one.
Investigations?
Yeah, it's the Sherlock Investigations. Yeah, it's really fun. It's like once a month. I play in this. I play in Singularity, which is on again next Wednesday. It's every other Wednesday. It's superhero themed. So yeah, come check us out. Join the community. It's really fun. And come watch us become even more of a family together.
All right, Corn Dog?
I'm Corn Dog. You can find me here 2 nights a week, every other week. I am with Niff over on Chris Estrad Wednesdays. Here we are on Tyranny Thursdays.
Ooh.
Yeah, there
I
you
like
go.
that.
Didn't even
As a
think of
hashtag.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
We
We were
like
talking about
alliteration.
alliteration last night, and it's just
There you
transferred
go.
over into today. Perfect. You can find me on the Twitters and the Twitches at Corndog McGraw, and on everything else as Coach Corndog, because outside of this, all I do is fitness. So.
All right, and Chrissy.
Yeah, so same rules apply for me. You guys can find me in the TPK Discord, all over some of their streaming stuff. Obviously here today on Tyranny, what did we say? Tyranny Thursday? That's what we're going with.
Tyranny Thursday.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
I like it.
Tina-
that was
Tina-
good.
Tina Matt Thursday.
Jeez.
I
Oh,
also hop into Sherlock Investigations. I know Harper's is starting up. I've signed up for a couple of those. Season 2's coming up, so we're stoked about that. You can find me all over the internet. On Instagram at innocent_bones, specializing. I do a lot of therapeutic role-playing games. So if you find me anywhere other than TPK, usually you'll hear me talking about therapy. And I think I'm actually going to be talking to Tyrant about that on Murder and Coffee soon. So you'll see that around, I think. I can't remember. So
Chad, I think, is going to need that sooner than later because they're trying to come up with a hashtag for Wednesday Strahd, and they're like, Weeping Real Tears Wednesday?
relevant though. It gets pretty intense. So relevant.
I think I saw What the Fuck Strahd Wednesday.
Yeah,
Oh, that was Corn Dog.
it's all so dark.
Yeah, I feel
I'm
very
actually surprised
WTF.
that's the first time I've cursed today, maybe the second, with the intensity of this. Holy cow. Okay, and I'm That Magic Juice. Of course, I'm running this campaign here every other Thursday, and then you can also find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. I am running another show on my channel that's about 50-50 between Homebrew and Princes of the Apocalypse, if anybody is familiar with that campaign. But I really appreciate the effort and emotion of the party already at this point. I think that this episode did a really good job of setting the sort of tone for this campaign. It's going to be intense. And of course, everybody in chat for everything.